morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
From whence comes my help? You have been my only hope, and every time I call on Him, He will answer me. Amen, amen. Yes, I have searched all around, from whence comes my help. You have been my only hope, and every time I call on Him, He will answer me. Amen, amen. So everybody say, yeah, yeah. Say, this is my testimony. Amen.
And I will lift up my eyes to the mountains. From where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Psalm 121. Good morning. It's a great way to start your day with this brand new song from Queen Darling and the Bethel Revival Choir. Scripture says, call to me and I will answer you, and I'll tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Up to now, you've not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. This morning, we believe in prayer, and we know there is a power, there is a force, there is a divine force beyond human ability. And He's asked us to look up to Him. And when we look to Him, our help will come from the Lord. That's why throughout the month of April, we're bringing you Midnight Cry. This is your day. We're focused on praying for families and the nation. And we'll crown it all with a family consecration month. And And later in the afternoon, we have an exclusive prayer platform on our Facebook page. You don't want to miss that. It's important you access divine help. Learn how to ask for help, because you cannot carry all of life's loads alone.
And you're doing this in faith because you know.
So the message this morning is learn when to ask for help. Some people want to do everything by themselves. They call themselves self-made. So they carry all the loads of life on their own. You're going to break down. There is help. There is always help, both divine and human. So learn to extend a helping hand when need be. And learn also to politely ask for help when you have to. And for us, our strength always comes from the Lord. That's why we're happy to share that space with you. Come with us to the Family Consecration Month, and what we just did, we call it Business Sense. That's brought to you by APSA. If the unexpected were to happen today, would you feel prepared? Would you have help? Would you stay afloat while you find your next opportunity? 2026 is what it is, and APSA wants you to feel more confident about the future. We're willing to offer you help. That's why we have the APSA Ultimate Account created to be the cushion you can count on. With an APSA Ultimate Account, you can get 3 times your monthly salary, up to 20,000 Ghana cedis in the event of retrenchment, to help you stay afloat. So move with confidence this year. Open an APSA Ultimate Account today. Your story matters, APSA. Oh yeah, November. We'll get you the business newspaper review shortly. That's brought to you by Zonda and Fidelity Bank. Ghana is building, Ghana is moving, and we deserve the very best as well. Now, world-class vehicles are being assembled right here at home. Welcome to Zonda Tech Ghana Limited, your one-stop shop, automobile shop, and proud operators of an impressive automobile assembly plant in Ghana. From heavy-duty trucks powered by global giant Sinotruk to premium SUVs and pickups from Great Wall Motors and Cherry, dependable light-duty trucks by Folland to world-class construction equipment from Shantui and Sunny Group, Zonda Tech develops top-most quality brands assembled right here in Ghana with the affordable luxury you can trust. Our vehicles are built to international standards. We support Ghanaian job and drive Ghana's industrial future. Whether you're expanding your fleet, building infrastructure, growing your agribusiness, or upgrading your personal drive, choose strength, choose quality, choose locally assembled excellence. And your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy amazing benefits, lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. It's time to switch and smile wider with Fidelity Bank. To learn more, contact 0800 003355, fidelitybank.com.gh. Connect with us on social media at Fidelity Bank GH. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. We have a great show today. We're launching our World Cup program today. Our coverage of the World Cup will tell you all that you need to know about that exciting, great global tournament that bring the worlds together. That's going to be happening today. We have a big interview coming up this morning. Oh, you don't want to miss it. And through it all, it's a very interactive and engaging show. We do this together with you. So join us via WhatsApp 0539986996, 0539986996. That's our WhatsApp line. That's how you get to own a part of the show, because as you know, we do this with you always. It's a brand new day, brand new show. My name is Caleb Kuda, 97.3 Citi FM. Thank you for joining us. And Samuel Akom is in the studio. Samuel.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
No, I like your energy this morning, man. How are you doing?
Oh, yes. I'm okay. I'm doing great.
Week,
I'm doing amazing. It's been a great week.
Nice
I'm looking forward to a great weekend as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's just jump into the papers. What they are saying.
Right. Let's jump into the papers this morning. And the Ghanaian Times order removal of Doboro police checkpoint. Commuters appeal to the IGP. That story, Doboro. Yes. The commuters are urging the IGP to do so. That story will be found on page 13 of the Ghanaian Times. Then vacate and save Kaiser Flats. Minister directs occupant. That story will be found on page 12 of the Ghanaian Times as well. And then KGL Group pays 153 million Ghana cedis corporate income tax to GRA. Page 11 of the Ghanaian Times has that story.
I take you to Daily Graphic this morning. Voluntary tax compliance. Indigenous business leads the way. KGL Group pays 153.21 million Ghana cedi to the GRA. UPSA Law School Honors Chachuchiketa, that came a bit earlier. BOG Governor urges IMF to reshape support to Africa, and 33 SHS to pivot to new WASI CS curriculum this year.
Really interesting there. Let me take you to The Chronicle and a very interesting headline. It says, yes, police smoked them out after killing Brekum Chelsea player, a mobile money vendor at Funfuso, among other atrocious crimes across the country. They have photos of the individuals who have been nabbed so far in relation to that particular incident. They also captured the story. KGL pays 153 million Ghana cedis corporate tax to GRA. That story featured on the front page of the Chronicle as well. Then on the back page, Ghana's good economic data isn't reaching ordinary people. That is coming in from economist Ituahene. I think that will be from the interview we had yesterday.
Conversation yesterday. KGL is on the Daily Graphic as well. And I move to other issues. Pensions boss blows 50 million Ghana cedis on Land Cruisers. This is the minority. Comes with a photograph of Vincent Echo Asifwa. I heard in the news earlier some accounts discrediting that
similar
challenge. We'll get into that. Lawyers seek update on wife beating complaint against RNAQ. Okay, two Brekum Chelsea player killers nabbed, and CJ calls for excellence in justice delivery.
Okay, let me take you to the Custodian this morning, and our cashew is rotting, suffering Bono East farmers blast government. That story will be found on page 2 of the Custodian. And then Baumia is Ghana's best prepared leader beyond 2028. Samuel Abu Jinapo saying that there. The KGL story is also on the front page of the Custodian. And then Cassius Mining Apps claims against Ghana to $905 million. And then you have a photo of the former president, Kufuor. Africa's future depends on jobs and infrastructure. Coming
Very
from the
important.
former president.
Absolutely. The Herald has featured the Kole Lagoon. Remember our conversation last week talking about how Kole Lagoon was used for regattas and all of that. It has that notice of the regatta here, and then it says how Accra's Kole Lagoon fell from pride to polluted nightmare. 1932 boat event reviews sharp contrast. So Herald is reminding us of how filthy and unusable Kole has become, definitely demanding answers for a change. Court issues bench warrant for Vakpo chief linguist arrest, and there are other stories here as well.
Okay, let me take you to the Informer this morning, and Baumia, most prepared leader, Abu Jinapo, that story is also featuring here. And then two nabbed over deadly Brekum Chelsea bus robbery. On page 5, there is a story, NDC thugs on rampage, attack axle load weighing stations in the name of national security. Then, High Court ruling on prosecutorial authority, clarify position on OSP, CDD Ghana urges government.
Yeah, the inquisitor this morning, Professor Henry Kwesi Prempeh to special prosecutor after High Court's decision, don't resign, relax and collect your pay. Yeah, that was his Facebook response. The inquisitor has killed this story from Amenfi East, the hub of Galamsey in Ghana. KGL stories here, and the arrest of 2 persons over the deadly Brekum Chelsea bus robbery is also featured here.
Okay, the news center, reset secondary education to restore lost quality, discipline, and global edge. Moba Ebusuapeni urges government. And then MMFL tightens compliance to protect agents and customers. Supreme Court at 150 launch calls for faster, transparent justice. And then there is the story where Bekum Chelsea killers, the armed robbery, two of them have been nabbed. Also,
all the papers have that story today. Daily Analyst does too. Daily Post also does. The other story that Daily Analyst has is AG takes over OSP cases after court ruling. And this story is bizarre. Man in custody for allegedly stealing police armored car.
Armored car.
Yeah. He stole police armored car and
it's
he's
quite
been grabbed.
unimaginable because where were you going to park the car in the first
Ebenezer
place?
Frimpong is the suspect.
I made a joke yesterday that maybe the person played Grand Theft Auto too much. See those kind of games where you can do anything in the game, probably.
No, and balancing compliance and trade, stakeholders chart way forward on free zones directive. Ghana's economic gains, not cosmetic. This is
okay. I'll be ending with a Ghanaian point. World Health Organization commends Mahama over free primary health care initiative. That story be found on page 2.
Right.
They also capture the KGL group reaffirms commitment to tax compliance with 150 million Ghana cedis contribution to GRA. Right. The minority demands probe into alleged 8 million Ghana cedis NPRA training expenditure in the United States.
Okay.
Now, police officer clashes with ECG officials over 13,000 Ghana cedis electricity debt.
Right. Let me take you global now. Online, first of all. Scholarship arrears. Government releases first quarter funds for UK students. Heard that earlier on the breakfast news. Government fuel price intervention risks destabilizing petroleum market. This is Comac speaking. NPRA CEO is denying double salary claims as false. Bafo Ewa says the Attorney General's approach to the SP case is unstrategic. And in Kumasi, over 15 vehicles have been damaged after fuel tanker crashes into garage. Very unfortunate story there. Medina police officer allegedly clashes with ECG staff over 13,000 Ghana cedi electricity bill, as you read earlier. Morocco donates 2,000 tons of fertilizer to boost Ghana's agriculture. Man arrested after attempting to steal police armored vehicle. ECG has completed Lashibi transformer upgrade ahead of schedule. Yes, so we are happy about that. On Publican AI, Guta and business groups have suspended their strike after government concessions. And more stories on citynewsroom.com this time around. I'm there. 700 million Ghana cedi loan claim completely false. NPRA again. Brekum Chelsea attack. Police launch manhunt for 3 more suspects. And there are more stories here. ECG completing the Lashibi stuff is also here. Malema's legal troubles. This is the High Street Journal. What it means for South Africa's mining sector. Oil volatility, gas disruptions strengthen case for nuclear in Ghana's power mix. And business mogul entrepreneurs, young professionals drive surge in real estate and automobile sectors. And Publican AI debate analyst punches holes in GRA's claim of huge revenue improvements in 2 weeks. If you go to my journal online, fuel price cuts won't translate instantly. ASAP boss explains why. Police declares 3 suspects wanted over robbery killing of Brekum Chelsea player. Constitution first. Professor Okwe backs High Court in stripping OSP's prosecutorial powers. There are more stories if you go international. Israel and Lebanon ceasefire in effect as Trump says U.S. is very close to deal with Iran, and Trump's Lebanon ceasefire takes Israel by surprise. What do we want to start from the papers this morning?
Can I start with crime-related matters? Okay. So let me take you to the Chronicle, page 3, and the headline says, yes, police smoke them out after killing Brekum Chelsea player, a Momo vendor of Funfuso, among other atrocious crimes across the country. Now the story is by John Bediakom, the special crime correspondent for the Chronicle. A joint operation conducted by 2 elite units from the police headquarters, backed by a special squad from Bekwai Police in Ashanti region on Wednesday, April 15, 2026, has led to the arrest of 2 key suspects in connection with the killing of Brekum Chelsea footballer Dominic Frimpong.
Right.
Now, the suspects are Gideon Bauer, 30, aka War Leader, and Mohammed Ahmed, 25, aka I Can Do.
Okay.
Frimpong, 20, on loan from Doma and Crossfield Base. I mean, they give a background of
Right.
who the player was or
Right.
who he is.
Okay,
Yes, so that's the story.
that's a good one, and it's good to see Kaka as well, looking, shining this morning. Kaka, good morning.
Your exaggerations will mislead the
I'm not
public.
misleading anybody. We are live on YouTube. They can
Yeah.
confirm for
Good
themselves.
morning, guys.
But Kaka,
Good
there's this
morning.
bizarre story on channel1newsonline.com. Man arrested after attempting to steal police armored car. Letitia said writes that the Ghana Police Service in the Ashanti region has arrested a young man, Ebenezer Frimpong, for allegedly attempting to steal a police armored vehicle at Nkarie Market. According to reports, the suspect allegedly took advantage of a brief lapse in security after the driver of the vehicle stepped out
Can you
to
imagine?
purchase medications, leaving the engine running. Ooh. Frimpong is said to have entered the armored vehicle and driven it away, prompting a swift response from a nearby police patrol team. A chase ensued and ended at Mim. Oh wow, near Ebuakwa in the Kumasi enclave, where a SWAT team intercepted and arrested the suspect and successfully retrieved the vehicle. Police say the armored vehicle has since been secured while the suspect remains in custody, assisting with ongoing investigations. Such
Yeah, I
a
think
bravery.
the Inquisitor also captured that
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
But let me take you to a story about fighting corruption still with the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Don't resign. That's Professor Prempeh to the SP after a High Court decision. Relax and collect your pay. That's according to the professor. Let me just read a bit of that. And it says the executive director of the Center for Democratic Development Ghana, CDD Ghana, Professor Henry Kwesi Prempeh, has urged the special prosecutor Kisia Jebeng not to resign following the stripping of prosecutorial powers of the office of the special prosecutor. That characterization is a little misleading because
Yes,
it is in
it
relation
was-
to a particular civil case. Well, but in the Facebook post
Yeah.
shared on April 15, the CDD boss who chaired the Constitution Review Committee
Yeah.
set up by President John Mahama advised Kisia Jebeng not to fight the ruling of the High Court. He told him to stay quiet and draw his salary since he now has no power to prosecute cases his office is investigating. This subject has been
Okay.
a back and forth.
Yeah.
And the special prosecutor is famous for saying, Mr. Ankwanoma,
Ankwanoma,
saying
yes.
corruption will fight back. You've got some more stories
all.
on
Yes,
that?
I've got some more stories on
Still
that.
on the
Still
SP?
on the OSP.
Great,
Let me
let's
take you to the
focus on that.
Informer,
Yes.
page 3,
Yeah.
and High Court ruling on prosecutorial authority. Clarify position on OSP. CDD urges government. A story by the news desk, and the Ghana Center for Democratic Development, CDD Ghana, has urged government to clarify its position on the future and legality of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, observing that the varied signals from the presidency and the Attorney General are creating confusion, which is undermining the country's efforts at fighting corruption.
Okay,
I
now,
think the CDD's point
Yeah.
is that the memorandum to the OSP Act should be interpreted properly, not to suggest that for every case they are going to, the OSP is going to pursue, they have
Require
to seek
authorization.
authorization. There are several interpretations to Article 88 of the
Yeah.
Constitution.
Yeah.
There's a need for clarity because the president, when this existential issue came up in the first time,
Yeah.
spoke and said that the OSP should not be abolished.
Yeah.
It appears the Attorney General has a different position.
Yeah.
And so I can get the call by the CDD
Yeah.
that what is the state's position.
You know, the former Deputy Attorney General Joseph Prempeh, when we spoke to him, had actually also said that they saw this come, including Neil Lante van der Poel, because it was a thorny issue in the drafting of the bill, and they felt that they should have tightened up the law so that that position of the SP to
clear.
prosecute would be clear,
Yeah.
because 88 says that all of such will be under the purview of the Attorney General.
General.
And
On
this
my
is
journal
captured
line,
in the Constitution Review Committee's work.
right now, the final story I would share on that particular story will be Constitution First. Professor Okwe backs High Court in stripping OSP's prosecutorial power. David Apinga writes on my journal line, a former Speaker of Parliament, Professor Aaron Michael Okwe, has broken his silence on the unfolding legal crisis surrounding the office, asserting that no act of Parliament can override the constitutional mandate of the Attorney General. His comments follow, of course, we know the background. he gave an interview where he said, quote, "The constitutional provisions we give the Attorney General as the sole authority to prosecute cannot coexist with another organization until the law of the Constitution is changed." So we
I
look
think the
forward
matter
to
is
the
at
outcome,
the Supreme
what
Court,
will come out of
so
the
wait
Supreme
and
Court.
see.
Exactly.
But there's
on
an
prosecution,
interesting
since this is related to prosecution, let me bring that to
so
you quickly.
certainly.
And Chachu Chikata warns against weaponizing criminal prosecutions for political score settling. Newsdesk report, page 2 of The Informer. Renowned Ghanaian lawyer Chachu Chikata has cautioned against the use of criminal prosecution as a tool for settling political or personal scores,
Right.
warning that such practices undermine public confidence in the justice system and weakens the rule of law.
Very important.
Okay, so there's an interesting story you headlined from the Herald, and that was a conversation we had
Yes.
on the breakfast show.
The
How
regatta, no?
Accra's Kole Lagoon fell from pride to polluted nightmare. 1932 boat event reveals sharp contrast, and I'm grateful the Herald has, given it a pictorial view. The conversation we had here with the regatta.
I wish we had
notice on
photos
there.
of the regatta game ongoing to go. This is a notice.
Well, when
right?
Uncle
This is
Sam
a
says they
notice.
used to catch golden
Goldfish
fish,
in
and you
the
look
thing.
at the picture on the front page of the Herald,
It's a hill of
the
refuse.
contrast is loud.
Bro.
And so it comes with an interesting article on page 3 of the Herald, which will make a good read.
Yeah.
But there's also another story. I suppose an article I find interesting in the Daily Graphic. It says a Ghanaian would have taken NDC NPP flag to space. Okay. Yes, and I'm not going to go into it, but it
Yeah.
kind of gives us the idea of how partisan even ordinary Ghanaians have become.
No, but when we did our checks, it turns out that Miss Cook didn't actually, is a coach. Coach didn't actually go with the flag. That image, we're told it's false.
It's
according
AI
to Citi
generated.
verified.
It's something,
Yeah.
something. So, yeah, it wasn't what it seems to be. Let me take you to my journal online. Fuel
Okay.
price cuts won't translate instantly. Asa Boss explains why. Abubakar Ibrahim writes, Executive Director of the Africa Center for Energy Policy, ASAP, Ben Boache has cautioned that recent interventions to stabilize fuel prices will not immediately translate into relief for consumers. He was speaking on PM Prime Business Edition on Joy News Thursday on the sidelines of the IMF spring meetings in Washington D.C., where he said the impact of falling fuel prices takes time to filter through the economy. His comments come as government moves to cushion. We know this background. Quote, it will always happen at two levels, on the international market price and also the pass-through effects. Even when prices come down from $100 per barrel to say $50 per barrel or $60, you are not going to have goods and services reduced or the impact reversed almost immediately. He explained that businesses often delay passing on cost reductions to consumers. Quote, because people always want to make a margin, they want to watch this space to see whether they can even keep the same prices. And that's always my concern, that once prices go up, even when the conditions that influence the shooting up of prices change or they reduce, it takes a while before it's passed on to consumers. Sometimes it doesn't even change at all.
Economics
So,
sometimes can be a false science.
So we really hope that all these wars and things will end soon and stability will continue for a long time, so that Akome and I can because that's what council, we know that is enjoying.
Cancel.
Caleb, be very careful. This Ghana, we all there inside, and we will all make it work. Let me bring you a rather interesting, quirky story from page 11 of Daily Graphic. It's on gender. It says, First Lady inspires young women at 2026 singles rally. Comes with a picture of our beautiful First Lady, Lordina Mahama. And it reads, the First Lady, Lordina Dramani Mahama, has affirmed that young women affirmed that young women's worth is a constant anchored in the divine. In a world driven by social media pressures and societal milestones like age, appearance, and relationships, as she inspires aspiring women leaders at the 2026 Young Singles Rally. The event, held at the Gloria Assemblies of God Church in Sakumono, was organized by the Greater Accra Region East Women's Ministry of the Church, which drew hundreds of young women from different branches of the church.
Right.
Okay, I'm just trying to quickly get get a quote from her,
Right.
and there's a reference to the biblical verse of Jeremiah 29:11.
Mm-hmm.
For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future. She reiterated that single life was not a waiting room, but
Okay.
a season of becoming.
All right.
And I
Okay.
like the season of becoming. I'll segue it into Michelle Obama's book,
Yes,
Becoming. I think
Becoming.
young women
Yeah.
need to pay attention to building themselves
Right.
and growing,
Right.
not living a reserved life waiting for marriage. Prepare
Succinctly
yourself
put.
so that you meet a partner who also complements you.
Mm.
Certainly.
Right. Can I enter the
Yeah.
agri?
I'm preaching.
Preach.
Can I enter agri quickly?
Let's get there.
Okay, so our cashew is rotten. Suffering Bono East farmers
Charlie.
blast government.
That's
Story
terrible.
on page 2 of The Custodian.
Why?
And story by Collins Edu Jemfi. Now, cashew farmers in the Bono East region are accusing government of abandoning them to economic hardships as tons of their produce are left to rot due to the absence of ready market. A crash crop that has been a dependable source of income has become a burden as farmers across the region now lament over their inability to sell their produce, pushing households to the brink of financial distress.
Listen, and the way cashew is expensive, I really love cashew nuts, but they are very expensive.
Yeah.
Only to
But-
think that people have, fresh stuff going
Yeah.
bad in the markets. They are not
Yeah.
finding
So
ready market.
let me
Can I
stay with
complete
the
the agric?
indigenous economy.
Okay, wanted to complete agree
Sure.
quickly because Ghana has signed landmark PPP with FarmMate to tackle tomato import.
Okay.
Story in the Informer newspaper, page 7.
Right.
Ghana has taken a decisive step toward achieving tomato self-sufficiency following the signing of a landmark public-private partnership agreement between the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and FarmMate Limited. Now, what is this supposed to do? The agreement establishes a strategic collaboration in which government provides enabling support and coordination while FarmMate leads implementation, production, and value chain operations.
Okay, let me
Wish them
stay
well.
with that sector. And on the back page of Daily Graphic, 24-hour Economy Secretariat, Chinese firm sign MOU. And this MOU is signed with Human Design or HNADI to convert over 2 million hectares of arable land into agro-ecological hub to reduce Ghana's dependence on
Okay,
imported
some
goods.
progress there.
Now, when you come to the front page, just
Yeah.
very quickly,
Yeah.
Caleb, of the Daily Graphic newspaper, voluntary tax compliance, indigenous businesses lead the way, or indigenous business
Yeah,
leads the way, and
KGL.
KGL Group pays 153.21 million Ghana cedis to the GRA.
Right.
So McLean Kofi reports that the GRA has received 153.21 million in corporate income tax
Right.
from KGL Group as part of voluntary compliance efforts to boost domestic revenue mobilization.
We like
I guess this is a kudos to an indigenous company.
We like it.
I'm an SME enthusiast, if I can call it that. And so this is
And
some
player.
good news.
Yeah.
Caleb,
Let me take
you are
you
one.
to, since we are with business people,
Okay.
enthusiasts and players, Publican AI, Guta business groups suspend strike against government concessions.
That's good news.
Abigail Arthur writes for Citi News on citynewsroom.com that the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Guta Freight Forwarders and other business groups have agreed to suspend their planned industrial action following what they describe as key concessions from the government after a meeting with the Deputy Minister of Finance and the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority. Decision follows a meeting between the Joint Business Forum and government officials on Thursday, where discussions focused on concerns over the Publican AI system and its impact on the valuation and trade process. We are happy about this. We hope that they get to consensus and finally they resolve this thoroughly. Any other stories that
Yes,
take you abroad
Okay,
quickly?
lastly for my side, abroad, Pope lashes out at foreigners who exploit Africa. The story, page 10, the news center. Now, Pope Leo XIV has criticized foreigners who exploit the wealth of Africa for profit during his visit to a conflict-hit region of Cameroon. It is one of several forthright remarks he has made over the last day, including blasting those who spend billions on wars and telling Cameroon's government to root out corruption for peace to prevail.
The Pope has been busy in the last
Very
couple of
busy.
weeks, and
So it's a
Trump's
two-way thing. So I hope that when we ask for some of the
Reparation.
looted
Yes.
artifacts
They'll
to be
return them.
returned,
Yes.
they will also act on their part, as we also
do we
fight.
have a few in their possession?
You do,
Trump's Lebanon ceasefire takes Israel by surprise. This is on the BBC. As news of the ceasefire spread through Israel's northern communities, sirens bled 3 times this evening, warning of incoming rockets from Lebanon in the sky above the northern city of Nahariya. Israel's air defense interceptors shot up to block them, triggering loud explosions. Ambulance crews said at least 3 people were wounded by shrapnel in the hours before the ceasefire took effect, including 2 seriously. So that's the development coming from that side of things, including what we are hearing is that Israel and Lebanon ceasefire in effect, as Trump says, U.S. is very close to deal with Iran.
We hope so.
We are looking forward to it. That was a news review. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
And Ashika Caesar is in the studio, ready to serve you with the City Business News. Good morning, Na.
Good morning, Caleb. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN EcoBank. Coming up, Ghana Union of Traders Association and Freight Forwarders suspend strike on public and AI. Also coming up, Minister of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry Elizabeth Ofusujari stresses importance of reliable access to raw materials as key driver to attracting industrial investment. I'm Nashika Caesar. Let's settle for the details of our stories now. The Ghana Union of Traders Association, together with freight forwarders and other business groups, has suspended its industrial action after reaching an agreement with the government. This follows a meeting with the Deputy Finance Minister and officials from the Ghana Revenue Authority on Thursday. The discussions held under the Joint Business Forum focused on concerns about the publican AI system and its impact on trade valuation processes. The groups include the Ghana Union of Traders Association GUTA, the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders GIF, and the Traders Advocacy Group TAG. The business groups had demanded the suspension of the system, restoration of the appeals process within 24 hours, greater transparency and clear terms for stakeholder participation. Now, the government has agreed to restore the previous appeal process, ensure valuation disputes are resolved within 24 hours, and expand the appeals committee from 6 to 12 members. Away from that, government has underscored the importance of reliable access to raw materials as a key driver for attracting industrial investment into Ghana. The Minister of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Elizabeth Ofusujari, made the remarks during a working visit to M&D Metals Company Limited in Tema. Speaking to the media after touring the facility, the minister highlighted Cabinet's decision to ban the export of non-ferrous metals, noting that the policy is aimed at retaining critical input for local industry.
We will continue to bring policies that feed our industry. This will also encourage more people to site their industries here, because access to raw material is always key. Wherever you find raw material is a good place to put your industry. And so this is what the government has done. Any policy that comes will of course come with a few challenges. So we'll continue to listen to industry and see what we can do after we have implemented this. Some of the teasing issues will be discussed, and then we'll find lasting solution to it. Any policy that starts and it's already 90% perfect, it's good to go. As for the 10% issues, we'll look at it and resolve. That is why I'm visiting industry that processes the non-ferrous metals. So I'm here, I'll see more, gather all the issues, and then we'll sit on a round table and resolve all. A listening government is a good government, and it's always good for industry.
That was Elizabeth Ofosu-Jare, who is Minister of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. The Chief Executive Officer of M&D Metals Company Limited, Nadal Nasser Dim, also welcomed the policy intervention, stating that the export ban has significantly boosted the company's operations.
Thanks so much about the question about machine by machine for the processing. We have now we explain for each machine what we have knowledge and what to do this machine. We explain the minister. Then thanks so much for the government. They do this ban. Now we increase our work. Then we increase our business. Then we get our material. Even we are importing from outside, from Europe, from Middle East, from different country. But in the same time, we help also from Ghana now.
Now, Mobile Money Fintech Limited has tightened regulatory compliance measures as part of efforts to strengthen platform security and protect customers within Ghana's fast-growing digital payments ecosystem. The company, in a statement, says it has undertaken routine checks on its agent platform to ensure adherence to regulatory requirements and maintain operational integrity. As part of the exercise, a number of agents' accounts have been subjected to temporary restrictions following identified breaches. The review process categorizes infractions based on severity, the minor breaches attracting warnings, moderate violations resulting in suspension, and serious misconduct leading to permanent termination of agents' accounts. And that's it for the breakfast edition of City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN and EcoBank. I'm Nashika Caesar. Many thanks for your company. Do have a great business day.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Mappe. Et mappe. Hey, Asamo. French idiot. This is a midi croissant.
Meet Aja. She makes sobolone in a small shop in Kaswa. She's going places with MTN Ejumapa. Now, she's learning French kakra to teach her francophone customers indigenous recipes.
Watashi no namae wa.
Watashi no namae. Boy.
Whoa. She's learning Japanese too. Watashi. What? If you're a woman with a small business, join MTN Ejumapa today by dialing *5060# and enjoy 150 megabytes data, a lifestyle bundle for social media, free MTN to MTN calls every Monday, and an insurance cover. You will also gain access to expert training, discounts on digital tools, and financial support to grow the business of your dreams. Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right, stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
L to the L to the L to the L.
Help me make I know they talk much. I wanna be concise. They want to accommodate. Come make I be your bike. Working from 9 to 5. You go like my hand design. I'm scanning the whole area.
It's 9 after 7. Nashika Caesar brought you the business news. And very shortly we'll bring you the Citi Business Edition. Today we are focusing on investments, breaking it down. I'm talking the fundamentals and exploring opportunities ahead, especially for those who have been wondering how to approach the topic of investing the right way so you don't miss the opportunities or get your fingers bent. Deputy Managing Director of InvestCore, Kwabena Ofori Appiaje, sits with Bernard in a 30 minutes conversation. Very insightful. You don't want to miss that. It's coming up shortly. Hold on tight. Before then, I have some opportunities I need to share with you. For example, if your money is controlling you, EcoBank is giving you the opportunity to take charge. EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money to transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. So command your money to make water, electricity, and school fees payments, bank and mobile money transfers, create virtual cards to buy only what you need and more. So Money Commander, download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store or Play Store and command your money. Being a commander also means you pay attention to details. So EcoBank will never ask or call you for an SMS. They will never call or send you an SMS asking for your PIN, your OTP, your bank card or Ghana card details. But whenever you're in doubt, just call our call center 0800 00 3225. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Let's talk about water storage tank, shall we? And let's talk about opportunity to save up to 1,000 Ghana cedis, if not more. That happens when you walk into any Polytank outlet today and you ask for the Sumo Super. And the Sumo Super is built with advanced multi-layer technology and reinforced for superior durability. Sumo Super is designed to last, giving you peace of mind for your home, your project, your business. Always go for Polytank. It's the best on the market. Just beware, we do not request for Momo payments online. There are fraudsters in the system, so buyer beware. The Sharehold Savings and Loans has great news just for you. Fala season is on. From now to the end of the month, our interest rates have been reduced further just for you. So apply for a loan today to sort out all your needs at the best rates on the market. Let's be Fala season and just WhatsApp or call Nana on 0270 040 799 02700 4799. Always remember, terms and conditions apply. And managing your church or ministry requires a banking partner that truly understands your economy. Zenith Bank Ghana introduces the Zenith Church Premium Account, tailored financial solution for churches and ministries. Enjoy free Sunday cash pickups, loans at concessionary rates, full cash management services, and expert investment advice for your ministry's growth. Let Zenith Bank handle your church's finances while you focus on transforming lives. Sign up for the Zenith Church Premium Account today. Call us 054 2000 111. Visit any of our bank branches nationwide. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. So in the next 30 minutes, pick your book, your notebook, your pen, your jotter, your iPad, and get ready to learn all about investments, the fundamentals, and the opportunities ahead. We're showing you how to approach it right and maximize all the benefits you can. And the conversation is with Bernard Avle and Deputy Managing Director of InvestCore, Kwabena Ofori Appiaje. Enjoy.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Please wait. Please wait. Please wait until I get my new car. Please wait until I find my real size. I'm gonna get me some love so bad. My girl, sweet girl, my girl.
97.3 Citi FM. Welcome to another edition of your Friday morning conversation, the Citi Business Edition. And today is Investment 101. Lots of things happening in the Ghanaian economy. We try to understand what these mean for your personal investment decision. We've invited a very good friend from one of Ghana's leading investment and asset management companies, Investcorp, to help us appreciate the nuances of investment in a time like this. My guest is Kwabena Ofori, a PhD, and he's the Deputy MD for Investcorp. Kwabena, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
These are interesting times to be an investment banker, aren't they?
It is. It's been, especially over the last decade.
It's been a very, very interesting time. Before we even come to that, you are the Deputy MD at Investcorp.
Yes.
What do you do personally? Are you an investment banker? Are you an advisor? What are you?
Okay, so prior to joining Investcorp, I was actually I work in different banks in Ghana. So I would say I was your typical commercial banker or universal banker before I transitioned into investment banking. And at Investcorp now, generally I work with all the units to ensure that the strategic objectives of the company is met.
What's the difference between an investment bank and a normal commercial bank?
Well, so a commercial bank, is able to take deposits and is able to hold the deposits on its balance sheet. So they actually work with the funds themselves directly.
Okay.
But an investment bank, you can't hold the deposit. You are not licensed to hold. So whatever funds come to us, they sit in custody accounts with the commercial banks. And we just give them instructions as to what to do with the funds, basically. So that's just the main two distinction.
I see. But we need investment banks because I'm told investment is the last stage towards wealth creation.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Exactly. Because after you've saved your money with the bank, you also need the money to work extra for you. Of course, the bank will assist you with some instruments that will enable you to also gain some extra interest on the funds. But it's the investment bankers that can actually take risk on your behalf because they study the markets, they understand, and they can make the money work for you, actually.
So in implied, the difference between saving and investment is that investment has more risk and more reward than savings?
Yes, so savings is your first step towards investments because if you're unable to save, you will not have excess funds to invest.
Okay.
And because your investment is normally for a period of time, it can be short, medium, or long term, and it means there's risk in there. So yes, during investment, you are taking on more risk. But when you are saving, the risk is almost zero. That's how come the rates on savings compared to...
That's why the returns on savings account are low.
Mostly.
Because it's very low risk.
Yes, mostly, yes. Mostly you are guaranteed that your money will be there for you. But in investment, depending on the product or the security you are investing, there's no guarantee. Sometimes you can even lose your principal.
So which means that if we want to build an investment culture, we must start with encouraging people to save, correct?
Yes. So I think that's what the financial sector has been driving, know, over the years, a savings culture. So the SUSU systems that we have, all those things have been, basically teaching us how to save. But we haven't, paid attention to the investment bit. After saving the money, what's next? Because you are going to need the money in 20 years' time. You can't save it in those instruments for 20 years. Okay. So you have instruments that can help you to grow the funds over that long period of...
And you work for Investcorp, which is described as an asset management and investment banking firm, which implies there are two legs.
Yes.
What is asset management? What's the difference?
The first portion that is asset management, you have people's funds with you, their assets. You are holding it on behalf of your clients, be it corporate individuals, and you are ensuring that they are being invested in instruments that are safe, secure, and also give them some good returns. Investment banking is the point where you actually go into the market to look for opportunities that will also create more benefits or more wealth for your clients. So in the investment banking wing, that's why you're actually looking for the instruments to combine to see whether we have to do some private equity, all those kind of things that they do.
Interesting.
Complex things.
So you are the Deputy MD of Investcorp.
Yes.
It's an interesting name for a company.
Yes.
Investment company. But this is CORP.
Yes, Investcorp.
Investcorp.
Yeah.
Ghanaian company?
Yes, it's Ghanaian company.
How long has it been in the system?
We are 12 years.
So 2014?
2014. Actually, we got our permissions in 2013, but we started operations
in 2014.
2014, yeah.
So who regulates you?
We work with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. and also with the MPRA, because we also manage pension funds.
Oh.
Yes, and also you also fall under data protection because you deal with people's information, so you have to make sure they are secure.
So MPRA regulates you because you deal in pensions?
We are pension fund managers, yeah.
You're a pension fund management company?
Yes.
This is under tier 2?
Yes, so yes, under the various tiers, except of course tier 1, which is the SNIT, but tier 2, tier 3, you need permission from the regulator in order to...
The Bible says no one can serve two masters. So how does a company... Are you the only company that has this unique model of dual regulators, or there are a number of you in that?
Oh, there are a number of... Most of us...
You are regulated by both?
Yes, because the market, you have to serve the market, so... Yes, there's a need to also look in the pensions.
So you serve two masters?
Yes, and sometimes 3 and sometimes 4.
And interesting stuff. Yes. So you're an investment banker and your company is into investment banking. Just give me some investment 101 things. There seems to be, and this is for me looking from the outside, some slowdown in the so-called money market. Yeah. And there seems to be more interest in the equities market. Number one, explain the difference between the two and confirm if what I'm saying is true.
Okay. So, yes, what you are saying is true. And the difference between the two is that, you know, when you are dealing in equities, you are basically owning part of a company or a business. Okay, so you are taking on direct risk. And it means that the reward too is also direct. So, for instance, if you buy a share in company X and in a particular year they do so well, it means your money has grown. In a year that they do so bad, you lose money. Sometimes it even affects your capital, and that is where it is. For the money market or the fixed income side, of course, you are guaranteed some sum of return, depending on the instrument that you are holding. So that one is a bit safe. That one is your money that you are lending to somebody, either government or can be a commercial paper where an entity is coming to the market to raise money. So you lend to whoever is issuing the paper, and then they promise you some return over a period of time. So basically, that is the risk associated with the two are not the same.
Different.
And at the same time, the rewards too are very different. So.
Why is the money market seeing a slowdown in interest, and why is the equities market seeing an uptick?
Okay. So maybe we'll backtrack to prior to DDP. Of course, previous government, and I think a lot of us explain what led to the debt exchange. Yes. So after the debt exchange was done, you realize that governments now introduced a new set of instruments, government instruments, to sort of help us normalize the market, because it got to a point that the government couldn't sustain, in meeting its obligations. So when the debt exchange was done, what it did was that it was preparing us for the future, where we are now, because the instruments that the government brought into the market, basically consolidating all government securities or government instruments into just 2 or 3 types of bonds. And the bonds are averaging at a particular coupon rate. So it meant that in future, whoever was coming in, whether it was the same government or future government, you needed to make sure that you sustain that environment so that you can issue or raise money at the same level, because you know the relationship between interest rates and bond prices. When interest rates are low, bonds tend to do well. When interest rates are high, bonds don't really perform well, because when you buy a bond, you are investing for a long period, 7 years, 10, 20, 30 years. But comparing it to a treasury bill or an instrument that is within a year maturity, the risks are not the same. So the DDP was to enable this environment in future, and that's what we're experiencing now. But as to the behavior of the people, it's also another thing. Because
so it means that the unintended consequence of debt exchange was to cool down the interest in those kinds of investment for a period.
For a period.
Is this from the companies or from the individuals? So is it like Bernard is asking you to do something for you and say, don't buy me this, put it here, or you are the one who says, on the basis of what I see, it's better to buy this?
So,
how does it work?
So there are three different mandates that we have. So we have the instances where we have the products, and we've designed the product to meet certain objectives.
Correct.
So because of that, those products, we don't do long-term investments. So maybe we just buy money market instruments, treasury bills, or anything that matures within a year. And then there's a product that combines the fixed income, equity, selected product, a balanced fund. Then we have the long-term fund. So those products, we manage them and we determine that because we want this product to serve this aspect of our lives or meet our specific objectives, this is how the product will behave. Okay. Then we have those who come to you and say that, look, for instance, the pensions, they are regulated. So you are given a restriction as to where you can play, the instruments you can buy, and the exposures that you can have. Then we have individuals who come to you and say, look, I have this amount of money. This is my risk appetite. So what can you do for me? Yeah, so it's a blend of the need of the client.
And so can we say that the growing interest in and listeners, when I say equities, I'm talking about stocks in companies. Yeah. It's because, is it like the reaction to the lowering interest in the bond market, or genuinely something exciting is happening within the equities market?
So the managers of the stock exchange, they've tried to, open their platform. I think in the past couple of years, we've seen new entities, onboarding on the stock exchange, trying to raise money, and also allowing the public to take up shares in some of these very good companies. But what we've seen recently is the market's reaction to the generally low interest rate environment, because the average Ghanaian just wants high returns. So regardless of the objective of their investments, most people, they mix the two up. You see, he just wants to put some money aside and make so much, but not paying attention to the fact that, okay, this money that I'm putting aside, I need to pay rent. So in a year's time, will it be available for me to pay the rent? He's rather looking at what they gain. So, in the past 2-3 months, there are a lot of noise on social media, everybody shouting equities, equities, equities. But anyone who called me, asked the person, these companies, yes, they are okay, but it is the money that people have, excess funds that we are trying to invest, place somewhere that is causing all this activity on the exchange. It's not because, yes, like I said, the managers of the exchange, they've tried to improve on a lot of things, accountability, accessibility, and all of that. But people had excess funds and they wanted higher returns. So they tend to fall where they thought they were seeing those kind of activities happening.
So are you saying then that they are supposed to be different investment objectives, some of which could be returns?
Yes.
So apart from returns, what else is there as an objective? Because that's for Ghanaians, returns they are looking for.
Yes, the bottom line is return.
Things, right? Like
the bottom line is return. The bottom line is return, because we all work for something, but it is your objective. What's the reason why you want to do a particular investment? Like the typical example I made, sometimes you want to put money aside for school fees. The school fees will happen in the next 3-4 months. If you go and buy a stock, you're in trouble.
Because it locks it in.
It locks it in. It's not liquid. And assuming something happens and that particular stock loses value, you might even touch your principal. So what's your objective for investing? So that you stick to that and we don't just chase after returns, because that's a mistake we keep making in this country. We chase after returns and we forget the objective for starting.
So apart from return, what are objectives there? So you are saying paying fees, that could be regular cash flow.
Yes.
As a means.
Exactly.
Okay. What about long term? Maybe you have kids who you want to pay university fees for in 20 years.
Yes. So
in that case, are you looking for returns, or what are you looking for?
So you are looking for, maybe you want to prepare your kids' future education.
Yes.
Some people want to build a legacy. They want to set up a foundation. For one or two reasons. So if you want capital preservation, there are specific instruments that you go into. If you just want, even in the long term, you still need securities that can give you regular cash flow.
Okay.
You understand? So there are securities that will design that even though I'm doing a long-term investment, every now and then I wish to have some funds on me. So you can even look at a bond and an equity that pays dividend and a stock that pays dividend. Sometimes they play the same role, because at the end of the day, all of them, to their pricing affects them. You understand? If you are looking at saving money for your kids' education, is it for tertiary? Is it for secondary? Is it even for higher education? All those things will guide you as to whether you should do money market investment, a balanced investment, or even go into the equities, because your horizon should guide you to where you should play, not the return.
Wonderful.
Yes, so that's what should guide us.
This is the Citi Business Edition, and we're speaking to Kwabena Ofori Appiagyei from Investcorp. We've been looking generally at investment. When we come back, we'll go into some specifics on what Investcorp does and what they have on offer. Stay with us. Welcome back to the City Business Edition. This morning we're talking to Kwabena Ofori-Apiagyei. He's the Deputy MD of Investcorp, a wholly owned Ghanaian asset management and investment banking company. He's been giving us some very basic knowledge around investment, what it means, and the different investment objectives. Let's talk about your company. Investcorp has been in Ghana since 2014.
Yes.
What are you good at? What are your key specializations?
So one thing that we've maintained at Investcorp is to create access for everybody because, yes, statistics said I think 2 to 4% of Ghanaians save or invest. Sometimes, depending on how fast the population is growing, that ratio tends to drop. So we've tried to, open up so that the investment is accessible to everybody. So the entry is you just need 100 cedis to enable you to start something with us, and it's very flexible. So you can do structured monthly, you can do random, top-ups and all of this. So that's one thing, accessibility. We've made sure that we are accessible to every Ghanaian, regardless of your background. And then the other thing is performance, of course. People are coming to you because they want a return on their money. They want their money to work for them in quotes. So we've ensured that over the years, we've maintained and consistently performed, sometimes even beyond the benchmark, but made sure that we've given returns that compensate you for the risk that you've taken. And then we've also tried to educate our clients and the general public as much as we can, because an informed client is much easier to manage than an uninformed one. He comes to you already knowing what's the risk that he's about to take, rather than one who is just chasing a particular return or something. So those are the three things that we've tried to do at
Accessibility,
performance, and then education. And then the last one is trust. We've tried to maintain trust over the years because that is the bottom line of everything that we do.
What are the specific services you offer then?
Okay. So we serve across the value chain. So for the general masses, we have mutual funds that fall under asset management. So we have the mutual funds that about 4 of them now. We are in the process of licensing 2 more. That will basically expose you to different kinds of pricing and products based on your investment appetites. And then also we serve the high net worth individuals. I mean, those who have a bit more that want specific or customized portfolios, we're able to manage that. And we also work with institutions, especially their treasury units. When they have some liquidity, we help them to manage it so that they also, in terms of operations, they have something that they can fall back on in case of emergency. And then we also have access to pension funds that we manage, but those are also like under strict guidance of the pensions regulator.
Explain that. When you say you manage pension funds, are you talking about like provident funds of a company?
Yes, so in the current pensions dispensation, we have 3 tiers. Tier 1, which is a SNIT, Tier 2, Tier 3. Tier 2 is also mandated. Tier 2 is structured. There are a lot of entities around it. So the Tier 2, there's the entity who has their Tier 2, most of them have their board of trustees, they have a custodian bank, and then they need a fund manager who helps them with the actual work of telling them what to do with their money. Yes, so it is structured in that manner. Then we have the Provident Fund, where individual institutions, based on their own special circumstance, come up with specific requests that they want us to help them to manage those funds. So depending on their own regulation, internal regulation, we are allowed to invest for them, either under a restricted mandate or an OP mandate, what we call discretionary and non-discretionary. So we are also able to do that. Sometimes we tell them we design a portfolio for them, but sometimes they come with their own preference, and then we work with those too.
So in this sense, are you a pension trustee or a pension company?
So we are a fund manager.
Fund manager?
Yes, so we are not
the
a
trustee. Is the bank or what?
So the trustee, okay.
Because your system is,
yes,
you have
the
custodians, you have
trustees,
and
yes.
then you have...
The corporate trustees are those who actually, they sort of administer the pension portfolio, the corporate trustee. So they have the data of the, let's say CTFM. A corporate trustee will have all of your data. They know they have like 100 staff. This is how much they contribute every month. They do the administrative bit of it. Okay.
And they give the money to you.
And then the money is with the custodian bank.
Okay.
So the money sits with the bank.
Okay.
And we, the fund manager, we tell the bank that we want to buy treasury bill, we want to buy ETF, we want to buy some stocks, working with the corporate trustee and their board of trustee, so that the
So
funds
for
are
a
managed.
company's pensions, there's a trustee.
Yes.
There's the custodian bank.
Yes.
And then there's the asset
There's a
management fund manager,
yes.
which is your company.
Exactly.
So who approaches Citi in this case? Is it you or the
Yes.
trustee?
So, for the ones that are mandatory, most of the companies look for, it's mandatory, you have to get it done anyway. So either I can come to you and come and sell that, look, we can do a better job than whoever you are working with now, so you can change over. So it's a value chain. Anybody can approach. But once you approach and the company agrees to set up something like, or agrees to transfer it to you, then you also need to know who you are going to
But
work
the
with.
person who makes sure that the investment yields, the return, the pensioner will eventually get is you,
yes,
the fund manager.
yes.
So
We
your
have to make
expertise is in knowing what to place where and what to buy.
Yes. So even, for instance, in the tier 2, there's a restriction. You can do 70% in GOGs, 5% in CIS. There are restrictions. But in that restriction, you should be able to know the combination or the mix that will give you a good return, so that they have some value for them, and at least you compensate them for inflation.
So you work
over the
with
period.
investment guidelines that the MPRA sets.
Exactly.
Some people feel that those guidelines need to be a bit more forward-looking or in touch with the modern realities of even holding some of the assets outside Ghana or in foreign currency. I think there's a very small percentage that is allowed.
Yes, because our currency plays a role in all these things. 2-3 years ago, everybody started going global, and immediately you saw the effect on the currency. So I remember a communique came from the MPRA for especially the pension funds to halt investing outside the country, because there was so much demand for foreign currency because of those investments. So yes, it is allowed, but it's very strict and it's guided. But of course, we believe that the pensions guidelines, the investment guidelines, maybe they should be a bit flexible about it, because we can do so much. We can even use a portion to even cure this gap that we have in the real estate and accommodation issues in the country, because they are long-term funds. So really, we can take.
So under asset management, you do projects. Mutual fund, pension fund management, and then you also do something called private wealth.
Yes.
What is that?
So private wealth is let's say they are customized portfolios for high net worth individuals.
So it's for individuals,
yes,
not for companies?
No, not for companies. So under the private wealth, we focus more on the individual.
So like then, me in
yes,
future?
Yeah. You now, so one thing that we do at InvestCorp is we encourage you to start, so that if you build to a certain threshold, we can transition you into the private world, because in the private world, it's your personalized portfolio. So Bernard can wake up and say, I want Manchester United stock, that is, or Liverpool stock, that is if they are listed. And then because we are enabled and we have the platform to do that, we can buy such a stock for you. Because those are customized portfolios. So.
What about companies that want to raise capital? So maybe I have a business and we need money to expand. Or I have a new business I've started with my family, and I feel like now I need somebody to give me venture capital support.
So
does your company help people to do that?
Yes, so you can talk to us. That's a corporate advisory bit and corporate finance bit. So you can talk to us, and then we have a team that will assist you to do that. Only that we don't, that's not what our main focus is, but we do all of that. So if you approach us, we're able to help you, whether you want to do private placement, private equity investments, whether you want to go on the exchange, we can help you do all that.
What is the landscape looking like? Am I right to say a lot of people have become very skeptical of these formal investments as a consequence of the debt exchange? And I see people say, I'm going to buy land, or Charlie, if you have money, use it for something else, because their fingers were bent by the 2022 decision to give people haircuts.
Then it's only 2022. I mean, I remember somewhere 2017, the banks. I was in the bank branch, and I woke up. I got to the office. I was there with my staff. Something is happening at the other bank across the street. They were being shut down and all those things. So a lot has happened, in the financial sector. And it has also affected the confidence that the general public has in the financial system. But unfortunately, it's like those in the capital market, the fund managers, we suffer the most because we are not so big and we are not all over the place, and so these decisions. Imagine that we have funds sitting with a bank that is in trouble. I mean, it's not doing of ours, but the funds come under receivership. You go to a very long process to retrieve it, and because of that, you can't invest.
So it's not even as if you mismanage anything.
Exactly.
Just the bank you decided to work with.
Exactly. So yes, everything comes together to create that mistrust. So one of the things that the whole sector has been trying to do is to build that confidence back. So yes, we don't blame the average Ghanaian when they say that, but there's nothing good as cash, having some cash sitting somewhere, because it doesn't matter how many buildings you have. If you need cash to pay for a medical bill now, it's cash you need. You can't go and pledge the building or the property. So yes, we need to invest in physical assets and all of that, but we always need some money on the side to help us meet all those different emergencies and other objectives that we need cash to realize.
Usually when we talk about macroeconomic stability, ordinary citizens will say, well, we don't eat that.
Yeah.
But it seems to me as if for people in your space, macro stability is very important for everything you build on. Can you explain why?
Yes, it is because let's look at, let's backtrack a little bit. During the period of the hyperinflation, you understand? I mean, the average Ghanaian will not have enough to save, let alone invest. But if you look at these days, of course, prices haven't dropped significantly, but because there's stability, people are able to plan. And because they can plan, they can meet their needs. And once they're able to meet their needs in a confined environment or in a confined space, they can have some money on their side that they can invest. So all of us pray that there's stability in the economy so that when the factors and indicators are stable and are even dropping, that the households are going to have better disposable income in order to be able to invest, because that is what we thrive on. If disposable income is affected or keeps diminishing or losing their value, there's nothing for us to do. And the same applies for insurance, because apart from the things that are compulsory, these are voluntary actions that the people will have to take. So
in this current environment where the exchange rate is relatively stable, we're in a low inflation environment or lower inflation than we've been in the past. Interest rates are coming down. Is it good?
Yes, it's very good. We can look at it from the individual to the business perspective. Like I was saying earlier, individuals now can plan. You know that the indicators are stable, so you can plan and meet whatever expenses you have ahead of time. So you can put some money aside and invest. For businesses, low interest environment means that you can borrow at cheaper rates to expand, to do some capital expense quickly so that you can grow your business. And of course, it means that the entities will also take on less risk. Because if a bank is lending money to somebody at 30%, what are your profits? It's much easier to manage in order for you to meet such an expense. So the current environment is rife. It's very good for all of us.
So in the final comment, how can people get in touch with InvestCore and what are you offering to listeners?
Well, so at InvestCorp, as I said earlier on, we want to work with everybody based on trust, because trust is the basis of every investment decision. You buy a vehicle because you trust that the manufacturer has done a good job. So you come to InvestCorp because you trust that we'll do a good job for you. Like I said, accessibility is important. So we have digital platforms. We have relationship officers and managers who are available every day that you can call and contact. We have other platforms that you can reach us, whether via mail, USSD, and all of that. And of course, the bottom line is performance. So at the end of the day, we make sure that whatever we decide to do for you, you get some value for your money. In times of trouble, like during the DDP, we don't hide. We engage you, we speak to you, we explain what is happening to you. So you have an entity that is there for you, that listens to you, and also guides you to make the right decisions.
So how can people get in touch with you?
Well, if you visit our website, that's the best way. We also have a USSD link, *789 *710#. You can easily reach us, and we are on WhatsApp. We are on all the social media platforms. So
all right.
we are everywhere, basically.
Kwamna Oforia PJ is the Deputy MD of Invesco. We've been talking investment and the investment climate and when and how and which place to put your money. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Always good to talk to you. And of course, thanks for listening. We will see you next time with another exciting edition. My name is Ben Aravale. Stay with us on the Citi Breakfast Show.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
From now to the end of Ghana month, Polytank is celebrating with you. We are giving you over 1,000 Ghana cedis for free on our premium Sumo Super range of water tanks in celebration of Ghana. Sumo Super is designed to last, giving you peace of mind for your home, project, or business. Don't miss this limited time offer. Visit any Polytank outlet today. Ask for Sumo Super and save over 1,000 Ghana cedis. Polytank, the original, always the best. Panono Ankasa. Beware, Polytank does not request for Momo online.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's go, we improve your life.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Even when you're stuck with nothing,
come to let's go.
No matter your situation,
come to let's go.
Let's go, we improve your life.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Let's go, we improve your life.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich creamy goodness of Cowbell coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's special feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my say, and my boyfriend, I could see about *959# when the phone so. Now when we
Anita, I don't want doggy parko.
Oh, one swap. I could see a answer by number one. Yeah, my dream now. And then there was so yummy show, Papa B. Now, me the toss me short, sexy dress, no. Now, Mrs. Samiti. Now, me yummy nails, no. So come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make a do some small 1-2 rounds. Me answer me doing her. Now we cheer. Hey, Nana so he for order. So Chinese any wine Papa B. And they mean this check no.
Hey, Anita.
Na sa ni mia when you hear TV bi no. Also say sound. No top prepaid. Na me chilly AC mu. I no go fit sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I will do no jina wa. Mr. Remember, dial *959#. Our iPhone na back to my. No one can say nyautika so what?
Sister, next time Kati call no what? Dial *959# and I call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Down some.
Improve your gum and oral health with the new Nesta mouthwash from Ernest Chemists Limited. Nesta mouthwash comes in original and fresh mint for the treatment of bleeding or irritated gums, mouth ulcers, maintenance of oral hygiene, prevention of bad breath and plaque. Nesta mouthwash, great oral hygiene, long-lasting freshness. Available in pharmacies nationwide. Manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited.
Sunny Gold Brown Sugar, available in a shop near you.
Sunny Gold.
What country? This advert is FDA approved.
My friends, I'm a very happy man. Let me share my testimony. I needed a home at a prime location, but I didn't have enough money. The little I had was too small to buy even a studio apartment, but a friend of mine introduced me to invest to own from Priority View Homes. I invested the little money I had for only 2 years. True to their word, at the maturity date, I qualified for a 2-bedroom luxury apartment at a prime location in Accra. Now look at me, living in my own home without the usual hassle. If you want a stress-free home to live in, I would advise you to sign up to their Invest to Own policy in partnership with Omni Basic Bank and say cheers to a new home. You may call Priority View Homes Limited on 055-588-2294 or 024-4068-477 and you will never regret you did. Priority View Homes. There's no place like home.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
It's 51 after 7, and the man, his parents named him Isaac Gabriel Fair. He became a big boy. He says he has a brand. He's a superstar. Gabi Affair. Oh, you are in with your shiny solar panel. We're going to the World Cup, are we?
Yes, we are. We are going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think when you speak to people out there, people are gradually
excited about it.
Getting themselves excited about what's to come in June. The competition starts on June 11.
Oh, so that's like 55 days.
Exactly,
to the
55 days.
right.
55 days to the tournament. So,
are we still carrying supporters there?
Oh yeah, I mean they play a crucial role when it comes to tournaments of this magnitude.
Yeah.
So the supporters would always have to be behind the team.
Right.
The
Last
number
time
12.
Godfred was of the view that we have enough Ghanaians in the diaspora, we should let them go. But people were concerned for him that the agenda he was pushing, brothers will gather at the gate before he go left there, go sort about.
I think that's a very good argument he made, because the people who live there, I mean the countries who will be hosting these competitions, they'll be way more closer to the teams, and that will cut cost and all of that. And even if you want to pay attention to some of the recent friendlies we played, right? You could tell the people who were in those countries that we played those friendlies, they showed up to support the team, and so everybody's in tune with what's to come, especially the Black Stars as part of the 48 teams to be competing there. But somebody will also raise the argument that it's been the trend since. I mean, Ghana started participating at the World Cup from 2006. The ministry, some way, somehow, has its way of gathering a number of funds to go along with the team.
And
but
the
thing is that people have always had concerns about where the funding will come from. Are we tapping into the taxpayers' money? We go to the World Cup and then we come zero accountability and all of that. So those are some of the issues some people would raise.
Especially where the government now says they are doing fiscal discipline. So 55 days to the World Cup.
Yeah, 55 days.
What's happening today? How are we getting into that?
There's a big show today we are launching on Channel 1 TV at 3 p.m. It's related to the World Cup. So we call it the World Cup Central.
World Cup Central,
yes. World Cup Central. So it would air every Friday, 3 to 4 p.m. So it's an hour show, right? And this will run from today all the way to when the World Cup ends on July 19. It's a blend of ex-players, expert analysts will be coming on the show. So we'll be chopping and
Coach Nimli
changing.
will be there.
Exactly.
Very
Depending
important.
on what we'll be discussing.
Right.
And all of that. It's essentially just to bring our viewers and listeners closer to what will be happening in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. For those who will be unable to go to the 2 countries or the 3 countries to support the team, we'll bring you that feel.
Okay.
So we break it down for you. Know, up to now, I've still got people asking that they still do not understand how this 48 expanded tournaments would work. And for the uninitiated, it's actually the first time it's also happening. FIFA is doing it.
Okay.
So USA, Canada, and Mexico. So going forward, 2030, you'd have Portugal, Spain, and Morocco also doing it.
So it's becoming a template.
Exactly. So on this show today, we get to break it down for the uninitiated, for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand what goes into this and why FIFA are doing this. You get it? And like I said, it's also to bring you very closer to the teams who would be the 48 teams that will be in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. Maybe you're just not only interested in how the Black Stars would fare. Maybe you have a soft spot for France, but you have zero idea of who is in the team, who's coaching where they lie when it comes to the FIFA rankings. On this show, you get that. And there's also that opportunity for listeners to join via Zoom to share their thoughts. So we'll activate a Zoom link. We pick, let's say, 4 people to join the conversation, and then they can also share their thoughts. Exactly. So the show will be evolving. I mean, every Friday we will come up with very
interesting concepts.
Conversation and concepts.
Right.
So it starts today. So today is the big one.
Nice.
I don't want to jump the gun.
World Cup Central.
By saying who would be on the show.
Okay.
I think by 3 p.m.
we'll get to
on
know.
Channel 1 TV. Just tune in. Myself and the guys will be there.
Excellent.
To run you through what's to come today.
That's exciting. And then, of course, we have a new coach, and expectations are high. What's the feeling like around our new coach?
I'll tell you a quick story. So this week I was at an event, right? As soon as the person saw me, so he mentioned my name. I was like, how do you guys mention the new coach's name? What?
No, it just reminds me of that Brazilian construction company.
It was Quiros Galva.
Yes,
so it's Carlos Quiros.
Carlos Quiros.
Yeah, he's Portuguese.
Carlos Quiros.
Yeah, but you see, the thing with the Quiros is I've seen the English say Quiros.
Okay.
And the Portuguese say Quiros.
Yeah. Yesterday I heard you say it some way.
Yeah, so, I mean, depending on where you're coming from.
Okay.
You would want to pick one of it and make it simple.
Easy.
But I work with Quiros. Yeah, so he's a Portuguese man.
Yeah.
He's a journeyman, I call him.
Yeah.
When he started coaching, I'm not sure you were born.
It's true.
Yeah, he's been doing this for quite some time. I think of the 10 coaches leading the 10 African teams to the World Cup. He and Hugo Bruce, who is 73 years old, are like the most experienced coaches.
Right.
You can put them into that bracket of veterans.
But I heard you say that out of the 10 African nations, 6 of the nations that are participating in the World Cup have indigenous coaches.
Yeah. Right. And that's huge. I think it's a slight decrease on the number of indigenous coaches we had at the last World Cup in Qatar 2022. This time around we have 6, so 4 are expatriates. So 6 in the Papi Chow, Senegal's head coach, Morocco themselves in Mohamed Ouabi, who had to get promoted after Walid Regragui stepped down. Tunisia themselves do have a local coach. Cote d'Ivoire, MS Faye, after winning the AFCON in 2023, will be leading his charges to the World Cup, and a few other names. So it's good for African representation. We are just hoping that Africa would go to that World Cup and make the continent proud. The thing about this year's World Cup is that, and I always said that, especially for us as a country, that at least if you're unable to progress, I mean, pick the 2 slots from the teams.
Yeah.
You should be in that conversation when it comes to the 3rd best placed teams, because they'll be picking 8 of the 3rd best placed teams from the 12 groups. Right. So as a country of Ghana, I mean, minimum, we should be there. And that will also depend on the number of goals you ship in and the number of goals you concede. In fact, FIFA can also count on the number of yellow cards you take in the group stage. So I think that it's one option we can also look at.
It's looking good for us.
It's looking good because I think, like I said, Carlos Quiros is a world experienced manager.
Yeah. And you also mentioned that the Black Stars, the team we have here, is stronger or better than any other nation he's coached.
Yeah. Especially if you look at the last 3 jobs he's done.
Yeah.
So Iran, Oman, United Arab Emirates. In terms of player quality, I don't think they've got enough past Ghana.
Wow.
So, and if you pay attention to what he said after, I mean, the GFA confirmed that he would be leading.
Right.
He said this is not just any ordinary job. It's another mission. It speaks about what he knows about this team and what he wants to do with this team.
Nice.
And I think that based on his experience at the past World Cup and for the benefits of hindsight, having coached Portugal in 2010, where they exited in a round of 16, and also Iran, taking them to 3 World Cups in 2014, 18, and 2022. I expect him to do better.
All right. World Cup Central is coming your way. Look forward to it. It's the big one on Channel 1 today. Channel 1 television, Fridays, 3 to 4.
Yeah, so 3 to 4 every Fridays.
Amazing.
And so today starts today.
Sharp. And Gabi Affair has more on kickoff. British solar panel at Tao.
Hi, welcome. It's Friday, April 17, 2026. Welcome to Kickoff right on the City Breakfast Show. I am Gabi Ofer. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Polyton Ghana and Leshaho. Let's improve life. Well, let's get straight into the details. And with under 60 days to go on to the FIFA World Cup, Africa's 10 representatives are stepping up preparations, aiming to make a serious impact across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Morocco remained the benchmark after their historic semi-final run at Qatar 2022, but attention now turns to whether they can do it again and how the rest of the continent will rise to the challenge. Here we take a closer look at the 10 coaches tasked with leading Africa's charge on football's biggest stage. We begin with Algeria. Vladimir Petkovic, born in Sarajevo in 1963, he is an experienced international coach. He managed Switzerland's national team from 2014 to 2021 and guided the team to the 2018 World Cup round of 16, the Euro 2020 quarterfinals. Next is Cape Verde. Their head coach is Pedro Lital Brito, aka Bubista. He has been a long-term figure in Cape Verdean football and has led the Blue Sharks for several years, steering them to their historic first ever World Cup qualification as one of Africa's surprise packages. DR Congo, Sebastien Desabre, born in Valence, France in 1976, a French tactician with deep African roots. He started coaching in France's lower leagues before moving to Africa in 2010. Egypt do have Wissam Hassan, homegrown legend, born in 1966, one of Africa's greatest strikers, scored over 80 international goals and has transitioned to coaching. Ivory Coast do have MS Faye, former Elephants midfielder who played at the 2006 World Cup and multiple AFCONs. Appointed interim senior coach in January 2024, he led Ivory Coast to the 2023 AFCON title on home soil. Morocco, Mohamed Wabi, he took over the Atlas Lions after securing their strong 2022 World Cup run under Walid Regragui and has maintained their status as one of Africa's top sides, securing direct qualification. Senegal, Papi Thiaw, appointed in late 2024, he has guided the Lions of Teranga, recent AFCON champions, through a strong qualification campaign. South Africa, Hugo Broos, born in Belgium in 1952, veteran coach with a decorated career, multiple Belgian league titles and Coach of the Year awards, led Cameroon to the 2017 AFCON title, appointed Bafana coach in May 2021. Tunisia, Sabri Lamouchi, Tunisian homegrown coach, born in France, but represented Tunisia as a player. Appointed Carthage Eagles coach, he has stabilized the side and secured their place at the expanded World Cup. Ghana, Carlos Queiroz, Portuguese coach, a highly experienced manager on his 5th World Cup appearance as manager. Appointed Black Stars head coach in mid-April 2026 after Otuado's departure on a short-term deal to guide Ghana at the tournament. All right, so there you have it, the 10 coaches leading the 10 African teams to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Well, away from that, the MTN FA Cup has reached its defining stage at the semi-finals for the first time in recent years. All 4 remaining clubs come from the Ghana Premier League, setting up a thrilling weekend of top-flight clashes. All eyes now turn to the Scriptural Sports Stadium, which becomes the center of Ghanaian football this weekend as they battle for FA Cup glory. There's more in this report by Julio Ashifiamwa.
This weekend, the Scriptural Sports Stadium becomes the center of Ghanaian football as the race for the FA Cup glory intensifies. The contenders, league leaders Mediama SC, Nations FC, Adriana FC, and former champions Dreams FC. The first semi-final on Friday pits Nations FC against Adriana FC. For head coach of Nations, Frimpong Manso, this matchup is something he has been waiting for.
It's one of the matches that we've been looking for. Because looking at the way we started with them, we've played 4 games and we've won 4 games. We've scored, I think, 7 goals and then conceded 2. So if we look at the MTN FA Cup side, I think we are scoring goals and then we're conceding less. And now we are into the semi-finals, which for us is a step into the final. So, yes.
But for head coach of Adriana FC, Chuba Aristica, this game is going to be a difficult game.
You have only one game, no have the same in the league. If you lose the game, you go outside from the competition. But our player need to understand what time I starting this competition from the Bechim first game. I remember talking from the player, let's starting seriously and go game to game and let put in our plan, play the final. This is our plan, and I think the player he understand this and is go very serious in the training and need more concentration from the game about.
On Saturday, attention turns to a heavyweight clash. Dreams FC face Mediama SC in what many are calling the tactical battle of the semi-finals. The head coach for Mediama SC, Ibrahim Tanko, believes their preparation will be a factor.
Trump Divisa was a really good opponent for us, and I don't think we are going to take this one differently. I mean, we are going to prepare like the way we are preparing in our league matches. So definitely, and the preparation is going to be a very serious one.
By the end of this weekend, 2 teams will remain. 2 teams, 1 step away from the glory. The question is, who will rise and who will fall?
All right, so that's my colleague Julio Ashifiamwa with that report for you. Well, before I leave, let me just run you through the results from the Europa League. Last night games, Aston Villa delivered a dominant performance, trashing Bologna 4-0 to seal a commanding 7-1 aggregate victory. Nottingham Forest had passed FC Porto with a 1-0 win, progressing 2-1 on aggregate. Elsewhere, FC Braga secured a 4-2 victory over Real Betis to advance 5-3 on aggregate, while Freiburg completed a comfortable 6-1 aggregate over Celta Vigo. So that's the result from last night games from the Europa League. Well, that's the very latest in the world of sport. For more, you can head to citysportsonline.com and on X at citysportsjha. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Polytangana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I'm Gabriel Fair. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do take care and bye-bye.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want town. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Go day, say it, but yeah, mini me
achomo, crunchy. Chilling with friends. Mini me achomo, tasty. Take chuck your hunger. Mini me achomo, crunchy. Break time, please. Mini me achomo, tasty. Mini me achomo, mini me achomo, mini me achomo. Come and taste the fun. Mini me achomo, mini me achomo, mini me achomo. Come and taste the fun. For the laughter, mini me achomo. All the parties, mini me achomo. Let's go dancing, mini me achomo. Taste the fun, mini me achomo.
This advert is FDA approved.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Bold colors, bold patterns, bold choices. Bold since 1966. Through every decade, every celebration, every woman, every story. For 60 years, GTP is still the first choice. Today, we are more than fabric. We are fashion. 60 years bold, because bold never gets old, gets retold, and stays gold. Get the GTP at 60th Anniversary Collection today from any accredited GTP distributor nationwide or from our retail shop in Osu and online at shop.gtpfashion.com and celebrate bold colors, bold patterns, and bold women. GTP. Life styled.
The World Cup is coming. And this time, you're not just watching it, you're living it. Match Experience Hospitality is giving you front row access to football's biggest stage in absolute style. Think VIP stadium seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority access. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. This isn't just a ticket. This is the World Cup experience. With over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Match Experience Hospitality knows exactly how to turn a match into a lifetime memory. So upgrade your World Cup. Call 055-155-1119. Visit matchexphospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch, our official banking partner today. Match Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. Match Experience Hospitality is doing this with Absa Bank as its official banking partner and Glyco as your official travel insurance partner.
Every woman deserves hair that looks and feels amazing. It starts with the right product. BO16. After relaxing, your hair needs serious care. BO16 Neutralizing Shampoo removes all those relaxer residues and restores your hair's natural balance. Itchy scalp, dandruff wahala, BO16 treatment shampoo will rescue you. Leaves your hair absolutely divine. BO16 detangling conditioner, no more painful tagging and breakage. See how smoothly the comb runs through. Now you know my secret.
BO16, express yourself.
This advert is FDA approved. The GC brand. It's all about you.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became number one. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it. because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Oh man, Achebe Kwame, the man of the moment, Mr. Versatile. We have him on the show this morning for a great conversation. As he's seeking to build a pediatric center at the Dementia Hospital, using his 50th birthday, bringing together 50 other arts to perform and raise funds for such a laudable project. So look forward to it. In the meantime, some quick announcements for you. But good morning to Bernard.
Good morning, Caleb. It's
good
always
to
good
see
to
you.
I prefer sitting on this side of the dial.
That side is cool, man.
I tell you,
There's fire on this side.
I'm telling you, if you're tired of the hustle and bustle of Accra,
yes,
and you want a quick escape to the cool, peaceful mountains of Ebri, then Big Posso Wellness Resort should be the place you should go. Yeah. Whether it's for business, a weekend break, or pure relaxation, Big Posso gives you calm, comfort, and fresh mountain air. It's the perfect place to reset and rest. Now, it's only 30 minutes from Accra, and you can reach them on 0200 557 699. You can also go to bigpossoresort.com. That's bigpossoresort.com to book today. Big Posso Wellness Resort. Peace lives here.
Absolutely.
And it's time to make that move for a cold Malta Guinness. When the mind, body, and Malta Guinness unite, nothing is beyond your reach. Vim up your daily pursuit with the revitalizing taste of Malta Guinness packed with B vitamins. Malta Guinness is not just another soft drink. It's a quality refreshment boosted with B vitamins and brewed with sorghum and malt. charge forward towards your goals with each sip of nourishing natural goodness, selling for only 12 cedis. So Malta Guinness, we move. Remember to always look for the proudly made in Ghana symbol on every bottle or can of Malta Guinness.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about the Republic Verse, where your money, your business, and your dreams level up. Own your dream home with Republic Bank mortgages. Grow faster with SME and corporate banking solutions. Run your daily finances smoothly with retail and commercial banking products. Build wealth with investments and trust management. And pay anywhere, anytime with Republic Bank's Visa, credit, or debit cards. Now, how do you get in touch with Republic Bank? Call us toll free 0800 414 414. That's 0800 414 414 or WhatsApp 0546 414 414. This is the Republic Verse. Do more, shine more, big up.
Yes.
Let's talk about cowbell.
Sure.
The moment when the alarm rings and life is already asking questions, well, cowbell can help you answer those questions in a very relaxing way.
Okay.
When you need something to help you show up and keep going, that's where cowbell coffee stays with you every single moment. Whether you're grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines at work, or cooking up the next big idea, cowbell coffee gives you the creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right, so you can enjoy it anytime. Because success doesn't happen overnight.
That's true.
It's the little moments, the early mornings, the late nights that really bring success. And cowbell will be with you throughout the day. This advert is FDA approved. Cowbell coffee with you every moment.
And this June, don't just watch the World Cup, live it. With over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Much Experience Hospitality brings you premium access to football's biggest stage with VIP seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority entry. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. It's more than a ticket, it's the World Cup experience. Upgrade now. For enquiries 055 155 119. Visit matchxhospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch. This 2026 World Cup experience is brought to you by Much Experience Hospitality, Absa Bank as the official banking partner, and Glyco as official travel insurance partner. Much Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. Now imagine a world where your power never fails, your data is always secure, and your business never stops. That's the world Left Signature Limited is building every single day. From expert electrical engineering services to cutting-edge renewable energy solutions like solar and microgrids, Left Signature keeps your world powered and protected. Our data center and cloud services ensure maximum uptime, seamless connectivity, strong disaster recovery, so your business never misses a beat. We also deliver custom applications, ERP systems, and AI-powered solutions designed to boost productivity and drive growth. So download the LEP Power app from the Play Store or App Store. Access the web version alternatively 02561 111 Visit leftsignature.com. Our office is off the Lashibi North Celebrity Estate. Left Signature Limited, driving progress through technology and engineering excellence.
All right, so Caleb, a few more birthday requests. Happy birthday to Kofi Ewua, Partner Strategy and Risk Advisory at Deloitte, from your partners and staff of Deloitte.
Lovely.
I want to reiterate this one that Robert Hinson's mother. This is happy birthday to Madame Frederica Evelyn Hinson.
Thank you.
The mother of this great marketing, service management, intellectual, Professor Robert Ebo Hinson.
Sharp.
We can tell the greatness of men by the women who nurtured them.
Absolutely.
And I think Madame Frederica Evelyn Hinson has a lot of things to be proud of. Robert Hinson is grown to be a role model in society. Happy birthday to Mr. P.K. Boji. Mr. Boji is the dad of a lot of my friends, and he used to be at the University of Ghana in the finance office, served diligently for many years. Now he's retired, and his children are wishing him. Oh, I'm sure he's in the 80s. He's not a small boy. So happy birthday to Mr. P.K. Boji.
That's right.
From the family and all his friends and loved ones.
Amazing. And happy birthday to the most incredible woman I know, to my beautiful wife, Caroline Adra Forson. You are the heart of our home and the greatest blessing in my life. Every day with you is a gift. And I'm so grateful for your love, your strength, and the way you make everything around you brighter. May this year bring you as much joy as you give to everyone around you. I love you. Cheers to many more wonderful years together from your husband, Charles Manson. Happy birthday to Ato Kwamena and Mr. Arthur from Peter. Happy birthday to my brother Anthony Lakai of Accra. Like Jabez, may God bless and enlarge his coast. And this is coming from Na in Bachona. A few more quick important information for you. People are winning big on the 590 mobile just by dialing star 959 hash. Here's how you can also be part, because actually NLA has increased the playing time of your favorite 590 mobile. From Monday to Saturday, we've increased it. Sunday, noon rush starts at 8:30 p.m. It closes 1:25 the next day. Evening draw starts at 1:30 p.m. and closes at exactly 7:55 p.m. More time to stake more, more time to win more. Sunday Asida, however, remains the same. To catch all the 590 mobile evening live draw from Monday special to Sunday Asida on GTV broadcast 8 p.m. to 8:15. Always remember to stake responsibly, not for persons below 18. 0308-249-477 is the number to call. 590 mobile at Darwin Sam. Now, if you're into agribusiness, retail, mining, hospitality, manufacturing, trade, and logistics, then you need a partner that understands your business, and that partner is Absa Banking, Absa Business Banking, because we get it. We get tailored solutions such as working capital, asset and trade finance, merchant solutions, and digital banking support designed specially for your business's success. So whatever stage your business is at, talk to an Absa Bank relationship manager today. At Absa Business Banking, we get it. That's why we're here for you. Your story matters, Absa. Henley and Partners is the global leader in residence and citizenship planning, helping investors and their families secure alternative residence or citizenship through leading programs worldwide. We advise on the best program for you and your family. We are to assist with your entire application process. For many Ghanaians, the key drivers for seeking alternative residence and citizenship include greater global mobility, investment diversification, business expansion, access to world-class education, etc., etc. Popular options for Ghanaians include Caribbean citizenship programs like Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as residence by investment programs in Greece, Portugal, Malta, UAE, UK, Canada, and USA. So call us now, 0206042101. Email ghana@henleyglobal.com. Our offices are at the Galleria, Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel. Come for free consultation. Visit henleyglobal.com to find out more.
It's the rap doctor in the building. Say I'm the best rapper alive. And I guess Record Germany, I feel like you're Schengen. But I'm for Biaba Modian, cow invitation. Only bank statements were try imitation. Over for Berlin, Hamburg, we are West in Norway. Who could do German and Baboni, this in Norway. What's somewhere you go? What's somewhere you go? Obey you any room. What's your shiny dome? Fried rice, golden spam, better, I put in the bottom. Ushana, King of you, only pimping Papa being a gem. Over Jenny, when watching and watching and one, and I found him. What's for girl, nigga? What's for girl, nigga? What's for girl, nigga? What's for girl, nigga? See on Warunti, Winty Minity, Nani so wouldn't see, Yenya will not see with tea, and Rawu who knows to stop if no one say who ya say, Obia Bali Banco, but Modiana, see where ya say, what's so boy, nigga? What's so boy, nigga? What's so boy, nigga? What's so boy, nigga? What's so come nigga? What's so young nigga? What's so tiny nigga? What's so come nigga? What's so young nigga? What's so tiny nigga?
Wusu Komnigu.
Oh, Wusu.
We have to do a remix of this song.
Yes.
And list the things we have to Wusu.
A lot of things. Too
Wusu
many.
Ahisembno.
Wusu.
Wusu Nkwasi Asembno.
Wusu.
Wusu Akwadrono. Wusu Kitasisheni Aproyenugu.
Dream ne kankane proye.
Wusu. I tell you, it's a beautiful song for Chami. We're talking to him shortly. Before we do this, two final announcements. If you're dreaming of studying abroad or taking the IELTS test, IDP Education is your partner. for free counseling and application support services, and they do this completely free, helping you save finances while securing genuine opportunities abroad. Your journey begins with IDP Education Ghana, your trusted global partner for study abroad services and IELTS testing. Now, IDP offers expert free support for study in UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and Canada. Call 0202 566 614. We are at Osu Akweje or Edum in Suase. Somewhere is out to go. Edum
in Suase.
I tell you.
Under the water.
I say I don't go like. Now we have some good news for shareholders.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I'm coming to that shortly. Here's some good news. If you're a shareholder of Societe Generale, your dividends are now being paid directly to your bank account or mobile money. Dividend payments are no longer being made using dividend warrants. All shareholders are therefore required to update their records with the registrar NTHC, providing their mobile phone number, registered, and mobile money number as well. Societe Generale is also saying that if you are a shareholder with a securities depository account, contact your stockbroker and update your records with bank details, email addresses, and mobile phone numbers, including mobile numbers registered with mobile money. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
No way.
Well, the thing about these two guys sitting here,
Tell me.
both of them started life in Kumasi before they moved out
to Accra.
So every time they go to Kumasi, there's nostalgia.
There's some connection.
Which part of Kumasi did you grow, Ojami?
I was born at Ashtown, but I grew up at Fantino Town.
Okay.
Ashtown.
Yeah.
And Fantino, I thought they were the same place.
No, that's one is Asante New Town, one is Fanti New Town.
Yeah, that's where the Fantis.
So Fanti New Town is the people of Cornerstone, the club, the Fanti
who
club.
were backing Cornerstone. Yes.
So Ashtown.
But Cornerstone is a Kumasi club.
It's a Kumasi club with
club.
yes, but so this is Ashtown and Fanti New Town.
Yes.
I said, where did you stay?
Me.
Yes.
This is a trick question.
No, because I know you went to. I know you went to state experimental school. But where were you staying?
I started in Akwetia Line.
Why do they give names of other places in Kumasi? It's like Angloga.
Why are
they doing that?
I started with Akwetia Line. I lived in the same house with Kofi Kapito and Benito Usubio, the minister. And all the people connected.
Akwetia Line.
Yes.
And then you moved to where?
From there, I moved to TUC Estates.
TUC
Where
is that?
TUC is near Dakujom.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No. So from Santasi roundabout, when you are coming to Ahonjo roundabout, it's you know.
No, the names of the places I know. You have Ishaesu.
No, it's actually close to Ishaesu.
So if you say Dakwejom, you have confused me.
Dakwejom is actually a Fanti community tucked in the middle of Ishaesu.
No, Dakwejom is a suburb, so it's like free pipe.
Not necessarily. Now it's grown to be a suburb.
Okay.
But it was just a group of Fantis who came to Kumasi to sell Fanti Kenke.
That's why they call it Dakwejom.
And they were also farm hands.
But the Dakwejom, what does it mean?
Doknujom.
Kumasi
For real?
They will change your thing.
Originated from Doknujom, yes.
Dakwejom.
No idea.
But wait, but Kumasi people don't mind them. See the way they even refer to Angloga.
Yeah,
Angonaga.
You haven't heard the West one. When Toby Afede goes, Nana Afede Toby Afede, is it Nana Afede Oba?
Yeah,
Nana Afede. But I want to ask you, why Akwetia Line? Is it because the people there were going to Akwetia or they are from Akwetia?
I have no idea. I was too young to
I think I have an idea.
Tell me.
So I think that one of the Ashanti kings, probably Prempe, he realized that to make Asante the hub of business, he had to allow other people to come. So he created spaces
for different people.
For people from the north to come to Mozambique.
So
he created a place for other people to come to Angola.
Okay.
He gave a place to the Fanti people. He gave a place to Anzima. So he was creating a cosmopolitan city with diversity. And
that makes sense.
Exactly. So he did it intentionally.
Because a lot of the names it's like other places in the town. So Akwetia Line, is there another place with such a name?
In Kumasi?
Yes, with like a name.
Oh, there are several of them. There are several of them. There are several.
So where were the living?
They live
behind Opokuware.
Yes, the whole place is called Nzima.
Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
yes.
in Kumasi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, that's interesting.
That's a place for Hausa people. Even the Nordness.
So the Moshi Zongo.
Yes.
Yeah, Zongo is typically northern
settlement.
People, to some extent, Nigerians that also settle.
So is that Chinatown in Kumasi?
Not yet.
Maybe not for the Kumasi may come up with
But the
that.
Chinese too, when they go to places, they create their own biafra.
Yeah. But so from TUC,
Yeah.
I moved to Chirapatre Estates.
Mention another one.
Chirapatre Estates.
How do you spell such a thing?
Spelling
bee. Spell Chirapatre.
You know, it's all these things.
What does it mean?
Give me the origin. Chirapatre.
Chirapatre.
Apatre is
It's a fish.
tilapia.
Yes.
But how can anybody chiri apatre?
Actually, when we're kids, we're told that the original village there, nobody was supposed to eat tilapia because of the Lake Busumche. It's close to Lake Busumche.
Oh.
So from Ahensan, you go to Atonsu. You go to Agogo.
So Chirapatre, is it in the outskirts or inside?
It used to be outskirts, but today it's right.
So it used to be like Achimota, but now it's inside.
Yeah.
You know those days when you're driving from Kumasi, when you get Achimota, you are getting to Accra.
Yes.
Now Achimota is in the middle of Accra.
Yes.
When we're there, we were bordered by forest.
Chirapatre.
Yeah,
but
only
now
forest.
it's inside.
Oh yeah,
it's inside.
Yeah.
Kumasi.
And then we had Swami. So Swami is where my family.
That one we all
is.
know
So
it.
new Swami.
Swami, there we know Swami.
No, what I'm saying, I lived.
You live in Swami.
In Swami.
What is the difference between Swami and KJTia? Because there are two markets.
No, Swami is the market. Oh.
Okay, give me what's the Accra equivalent of Swami?
It's the magazine that's confusing.
No.
Is that what's the
Accra's equivalent of Swami? We can say Bubuashi.
Where Kokompe?
No, I'm not talking about the magazine. I'm talking about Swami itself. So you see, Swami itself,
like Bubuashi.
It was actually getting to the outskirts of Kumasi back in the day. The only other suburb there was Bushen.
I get it.
And if you go beyond Bushen, you are going back to Bantama through what do you call that place?
But stay with the Bubuashi idea. So you are saying that the way Kokompe is close to Bubuashi, is that how you are seeing Swami also with an enclave where?
So that's what I was going to. So you had new Swami and then we had old Swami.
Correct.
True.
It's true.
So old Swami is where now you have the magazine.
Yes. I get it.
You understand? But old Swami actually attempted to become, if like, a cosmopolitan area when the Jemfi people started building hotels in
around
that area.
The Hatman
father. Yes. So they started building hotels, and because the original catering rest house, Kwame Nkrumah's catering rest house, was actually located in Swami.
That's right.
So if Swami is like the manufacturing, I'm talking about the magazine now.
Yes.
So then KJT is like Makola.
KJT is sense. Not like Makola.
Okay.
KJT is actually
like
it's actually a hub for transportation.
So like Kaneshie?
Yes, no, I'm just saying.
With a market?
No, I'm coming. I don't know where, but let me describe it.
Accra equivalent.
Because you see,
that's my
the KJT itself is bordered by Kumasi Job.
Which is what?
Which is on the opposite
Which is like
side.
a raw market.
Which is a proper market.
Okay.
And then the first line on the other side. It's been...
so wait. So this KJT market that we talk about on television, which is like a new market.
It's a new thing. Like the Kaneshie market.
So KJT is like Kaneshie?
No. You see, we are looking at the generic structure of
before
Kumasi. I'm
buildings.
saying that it's a hub first and foremost. It was the transportation hub of Kumasi, so that if you are going to when my mother used to work in Mansour Dubia,
if you are traveling anywhere, you go to KJT.
You go to KJT. You get the car from KJT to everywhere. You understand? And on the other side of KJT is the Kumasi Jom.
It's true.
Okay. So now to modernize the market, they built this.
But I can say that it's close to Kaneshie for two reasons.
No,
Kaneshie too used to be a transport hub.
Kaneshie
used to be
Kaneshie had a small market. The transport is still there, and then
they built a proper market.
Liman started the building, and then Rollins came to complete it.
Yeah.
So you can
that equivalent.
Yes.
So because you are saying it's not like Makola. So the equivalent of Mokol and Kumasi is what?
Kumasi Jom, of course.
What
do you call the Kumasi Jom now?
Kumasi Jom.
Yeah, Kumasi Jom.
So wait, but how come we never hear of Kumasi Jom in anything? In our news, we always talk about KJTI. We have never heard of Kumasi Jom.
It's true, KJTI is a transport.
Because we usually talk about Makola as a big market built area.
Well, maybe you don't hear, but people talk about Kumasi Jom a lot.
Have you heard of Kumasi Jom in our news? Okay, last one. Edum. So they say Edum. You know, when I was young, most addresses of big things, Edum, Kumasi.
I think it's because of the music. And
no, not just the music.
The
even banks, like most company headquarters.
Right.
In Kumasi, the address is Edum. So
because Edum was the central business district.
Okay.
So like Accra Central.
Again,
for PO box purposes.
Because of the post office is there. Central Bank is opposite the post office. Yes. The Methodist, the prison.
So it's like a reference point.
Yes, the prison.
Ministries.
Yes,
Ministries is also there. And then we had Kingsway.
Also there.
The Kingsway, which is like our modern day apartment, was there. Kingsway.
Yes.
You had UAC, you had UTC, all those people.
So can I say
Komfanoche Hospital is also in the intersection
so you know
between Edum and
Bantama. Yes.
So Edum is like the center of Kumasi.
Right. I don't know geographically, but I'm saying that central business district.
The reason I say that usually when you do like a Google travel to a place, the center of the town is where the post office is. Right. That's what they usually will say. So if Edum has the main post office, so if you put on a map, you are going to Kumasi. Yeah. The final point will be Edum post office.
Yeah, it's not geographically the center.
No, not geographically. More like symbolically.
Yeah. So you have all sorts of retail businesses. Right. You have all sorts of formal institutions there. So you had, back in the day, you had every bank near Edum. Yeah. The only bank, that was not located inside Edum at the time was Merchant Bank.
Okay. Which was where?
Which was opposite Golden Tulip.
Which is in Shaisu here.
In Shaisu,
the rest were all in Edum.
Every bank was there.
So that's Accra Central.
Yeah, they're like CBD sort of.
Well, that's Central Business District.
Yes.
So what is their equivalent of Tudu?
Tudu,
our Tudu.
Where they sell like gadgets,
yes,
and cameras and things. It's
with
still
transport hub.
Edum has.
Okay, what about Okanshi, where we sell
pharmaceuticals?
Okanshi. Edum
is still Okanshi.
Edum has the pharmaceutical hub too.
What about?
But there've been new.
What about? Do you have La Paz? La Paz is like a place where they don't sleep. It's the whole kingdom.
That is Bantama.
No, but it's a bit on the outskirts. It's a bit on the outskirts. They have their own rules.
But Kwame, before nobody was sleeping in Ashtown.
Yes, it's true. Because that's what I was.
So Bantama is La Paz.
So I hear.
No, but La Paz is also some way. It's not just the long sleeping. It's like planless.
Bantama has a plan.
No, La Paz hasn't got a plan.
But
La Paz doesn't have a plan. No,
as you move from La Paz into Soweto, the roads are very clean.
Yeah, someone is suggesting that La Paz is Sofo line. La Paz is Sofo line.
Have you gone to La Paz in the evening to walk in the market?
It's better now than before.
Oh
yes.
Hey, then it means it used to be very bad.
It used to be very bad. It's better now. I'm telling you that the last time I drove in that general area, I was pleasantly surprised. Clean streets. All the streets have been.
Which part of La Paz is this?
Akweteman inside there.
Not Akweteman. La Paz into Soweto, into that area.
Yes. Maybe they knew you were coming. I said all this to come to Okushami. So you started life in Kumasi. How long did you live in Kumasi before you left?
Before I left, I think everything I did, I left Kumasi at 34.
Oh, then you're a Kumasi boy.
100%.
I'm saying this because when Otunfo was interacting with you and you were talking to him and your project, you were saying this guy grew up there because the way you felt at home.
Yes.
So, but are you from the Ashanti region?
100%. So my father is from Eja, where KNUST is.
Okay.
And then my mother comes from Nsuta Bima.
So you are okay.
There's on my mother's paternal side, we come from Upper Volta.
Hey.
Yes.
Your mother's paternal side.
Yes. Okay. And so my mother.
Upper Volta is in Burkina Faso or Ghana.
No. That's Burkina. That's Burkina.
No, Oti.
Oh, Volta, Northern Volta. You mean?
Northern Volta.
Hey, Upper Volta.
So we come. So my mother's father's side, we come from Oti. We come from a place there called the Suohun. We used to we're very close to Ketekrachi.
Okay.
But the river moved our people, so they moved us to another place because where my mother's younger brother is the chief.
Oh.
So I come from
royalty. How did they say?
Yes, me dear. So, but my mother's side is from.
So what made you decide to become a musician?
A lie. I don't know. But the thing is that when I was going to school, I didn't know book at all.
Really?
Zero book. Hey. So even when I was 10 or 11, or maybe 2, I used to say MNOP for MNOP.
What?
Yes, zero. And my father, who was very lettered, he had studied in Italy, studied accountancy. Yeah. He was very broken-hearted that his son could not know, because I couldn't add.
Yeah. But if they say you know book, it just means you can conform. Because MNOP is like your own way of. I mean, most of the geniuses, Einstein was considered a dummy.
Yes.
Because it's not good at imitation, it has original thinking. So the fact that you do well is good doesn't mean you're intelligent.
Yes. Einstein didn't suffer MNOP.
But what school did you go to?
So I went to St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's is at Ashtown.
It's Primary and JSS.
Yes. No, I didn't go to JSS.
When you sir?
Old system. So it's
your old system?
Yeah, connected.
It's 50.
So we were there. So I went through school very sad. But when I was 5, my mother had introduced me to Akan poems.
Okay.
But whenever I recited the poems, it gave my audience a certain satisfaction.
Good.
And that was the only time I felt proud and I felt.
I mean, there was something there. There was something there. There was something there.
I paid critical.
There was something there.
I paid critical attention to poetry, and so I went to.
So in school, were you doing poems? Were you singing?
I was doing poems. So in school, if we were 58 in class, I used to come like 57.
Hey.
But whenever it was time for yechere, show and tell, demonstration, then they would call me. So singing, poems.
What name were they calling you? What's your name there?
At this time I didn't have a name, and they used to call me Kwame Apel. But later, when I went to secondary school, around 91, 92, I became Wizkid. Because at this time I was rapping.
You became what?
I was rapping.
You were rapping?
I was representing Supercars with Lord Kenya as my classmate.
Seriously?
So Lord Kenya was my class. We were in the same class. We went to Anglican secondary school.
Kumasi Anglican?
Yes, no size. Yes.
So you are A-level 90. What did you do?
So I'm A-level 95. The last but one.
The last but one
batch.
And when you can no, sometimes it's not for you. Because you did A-level 86.
My God.
I did A-level 87.
You grow. Because were you born in 87?
I thought not.
So when I
went to class with Lord Kenya. Who was a better? I hear he was an athlete.
Yes, he played in the school team. He 200 meters, 400 meters. He rapped. This guy would not let anybody get the girls home.
But you also rapping.
Area 5 boy.
Did you were you in the same rap group?
So we used to compete. And so when we were kids, I've known Lord Kenya since 1988.
Wow.
Yes. Our parents are friends. We grew up together. And so, but he has been my biggest competitor.
Serious.
So times when some other schools will come to CAS, one time he actually got his people to come and tie me to my bed. Because
he doesn't want you to come out.
But his boys also wanted to see the show, so they ran, and my little guys came to set me free.
So it's like a rap contest.
Yes. So Lord Kenya and I,
they drop beats and then in tree.
In English at that time.
In English
at that time.
So at what point did tree rapping become a thing?
Tree rapping became a thing somewhere around 92 or 94.
No. Couldn't have been 92.
So you see, in Kumasi.
No, we didn't even. No, at the national level.
Okay, so
at the national level.
In Kumasi.
Kumasi has always been, but at the national level, it will be post 96.
I know, but
I'm asking about his experience as a young boy. Because that time they were not listening to the Accra people.
Not at all.
There was nothing to listen to.
There was a gentleman.
Because radio started in 95.
Private radio.
95.
Yeah. And prior to that, you were not even allowed to speak Chi on air on GBC FM.
Okay. So let me stay with you.
Yes.
So 92, 93, you switched to tree raps.
Yes, there's a gentleman that did. He's even dead. His name was Mahoney P.
Mahoney P.
Mahoney P lived in Holland. He was a relative of this footballer, Dia.
Emmanuel
Dia. So when Mahoney P
left-footed
came to Ghana, he used to live at Emmanuel Dia's house at Maxima.
Okay.
And Mahoney P released an album in '92. The album was called High Life in Gangsterdom. Because
High Life in Gangsterdom.
Exactly, because he recorded the songs in Amsterdam. And he said he was a gangster. So he did a song. So whenever he was a big star in Kumasi, and he was sort of like our icon. So whenever he came to Ghana, Kofi and I could go to his house, wait at from 5 a.m.
This is Ochami Kofi, your brother?
Yes, Ochami Kofi. 5 a.m. to go to play soccer and go to eat his banku and come back around 11. We will still be waiting. Then he will say that, mo rap in the dope, but mo beat in a whack.
Mo rap in the dope, but mo beat in a whack. So he give you some beats.
Exactly.
So you can do proper.
So Mahoney P was the one that sort of introduced Kumasi rappers to Chi rap. This is 4 years before Reggie Rockstone became a national.
So Mahoney P.
Mahoney P.
I see. So Kofi is your brother?
No, he is my friend. So I met Kofi when he was 16. I was 15. We were playing table tennis. And we became friends after that.
So at what point did you form Achiame?
Achiame. So
when Otojo Mama home Popo Achiame. When did you?
So this is in I think around 95, because we were rapping.
Okay.
And then I finished. When I finished my A levels, I got the opportunity to go to Cape Verde to study. I think BCom.
I like the way you call it Cape Verde.
Yes, B.Ed or something. I've forgotten. And when I were in the queue going to register, something told me you are making a big mistake. What this thing you are doing, you are making a big. So I stopped the registration. I got on a bus and I went to Kumasi. I said, Kofi, let's do this.
Wow. Oh, about your fees for investing.
I was going to register.
And you say you will go and do rap.
I felt that, no, I'm making it because every morning I would wake up and rehearse for 4 hours. The rap was on my mind so much. And I don't know if you know Otujando.
Nano Otujando, yes.
So I was in the queue with Nano Otujando. He was standing right in front of me.
Sometimes Otujando Paragon those days.
Yeah, I know him.
Yes.
And we are listening to him. So
yes. And then he said, I told him, Charlie, this thing I no go feed.
So Otujando be your mate?
Yes.
Okay.
This thing I no go feed do. He said, why? I said, Charlie, I think I need to go back to Kumasi. They say, why? Then I left. So he was standing in, he is my witness.
Wow.
Then I went back to Kumasi, and then a year later we became Achiame. But before then, in '95, this gentleman Piku Sly from Media Whiskets.
Yes.
So he saw us perform at Kumasi Poly.
Okay.
And then he insisted that they put us on a national.
Oh, it means you were performing around.
Yes.
You were doing things.
Performing around, and so he put us on the Embassy Double Do, or is it Triple Do?
What's it called? Embassy
Double Do. And in '96. But before that, and that around that time we were three. So there was a saxophone player. There was myself and Ochami Kofi.
A saxophone player?
Yeah, so we used to be three.
And now rap, what has it got to do with saxophone?
Hey, he said he needs melody. So because we realized that all the rappers were very hard.
Right. So you needed saxophone to soften it.
Soften it. So we used to, and it was very interesting to watch. That gentleman's name was Saint Kankam.
Oh, Charlie.
So Saint Kankam will grow up to now go and play with Hugh Masakela.
Oh, he's a good.
He's a world-class musician now.
Wow.
He plays trumpet.
So you decided to forgo university and do music.
Yes.
What did your parents think about that decision?
Well, because my education had already established itself as a failing project.
In your mind, though, bro.
So when I went, my father said, "Too bad, then." But I said, "Oh, make next year. I want to give the music a try." But so my senior brother was playing trumpet, keyboard.
So you're a musical family.
Yes.
You're a musical family.
Singing and everything, and my father had pushed him to stop. And forced him into accountancy.
Oh no!
And so when yes, when he
realized, force him into something else, accountancy. Nada. So if you are forcing somebody, force him into accountancy.
So when he realized that he had made a mistake,
there's a big mistake.
He beat me small, maybe from 14 to 16, and then he realized I won't stop.
No, you won't stop.
So at this point, he had given his support
that you can do the music.
So when I told him, he understood and gave me a push, and then supported me.
At that time, who were the national people you were hearing? Because it's 95-ish.
Also for rap, it's Azigiza.
Azigiza.
Yeah, Kweku T and Beku. They were doing some stuff with Panji.
Panjianov.
Yeah, Panji. I think they were adding percussions and rap music.
When was the first time you performed in Accra?
It will be the first time I performed in Accra will be somewhere in February 1997, because our first album was played by Marco Kreku Mante on the first single, Bre Bro Bahima. And then I remember
that look for the song for me.
A week later,
yeah,
there was a gig at the beach, and then we were Mark had tried to get us to perform, and then when we performed, everyone sang the song. You know, so it just a week.
Now, let me play the song for you.
Yes.
But when was the first time you heard of this guy?
You know, I'm not a rap person, so I'm listening to him and everything sounds new to me. So incidentally, my first encounter with him was in 97.
The year the Brahima dropped.
Honestly, I didn't know anything
about them.
So I was there when I was told that some two guys are new musicians. They want to see me, you know, and people were surprised that asked for me. I didn't know what was going on. Because they had performed on one major event and had come back to Kumasi. Then I was in Kumasi, running Lab FM. So they came. That's when I first met you.
Yes, I remember.
And the guy was, I said, small boy, why don't you go to school? You know?
Small boy, big man.
You know, but you see, Kwame was, you see him and you see Kumasi. And Kofi was this dadaba looking
100%
guy, you know,
well-mannered,
you know, like, you know, you know. So that was my first encounter with them. Which at the same time when I brought Kofi Kumbilson to Kumasi.
So 1997. So that means
that's when we had just started.
So that's 29 years ago.
Yes.
So next year will be 30 years of knowing Ochame Kwame.
Yes.
Amazing. Let me drop that song. I want to hear the song. I remember some rap group in Presec were trying to sing this song. You know, I finished 98.
Okay.
So 98, some of the Form 2 boys were singing this song. That was the first time I heard it. Play it, make I hear.
Obey your home for the message. Me, I can't can and Yama say crudging. None to say painting. It's with him, say, Homa, Shelly Homa, make my coma. Pamela Bon who buy with some direct him and sense Ramo, I see me your side Ramo. I'm with the pancasa when you want to for cat. A Jimmy and Casancasa, me no be in a mamma, I can't. I sank in the Bema when you send him cat. I share me my and your befa, me who none of me yum, Timmy Brim. You be booking woman dream. I see I don't go so kick him. Share, said your tail when I'm sad here, yeah, and you grab while it's running. Do what I see, Nisiri, and so when he and say, what catch it, with your brand here, me and I miss here, me your this year.
So this is the song, man.
There was when I was in Form 390, there was a guy in Form 2, I won't mention his name, who used to sing this song a lot. He also wanted to be a rapper, so he'll be rapping the. Wow, but this is amazing. This is 1997.
Yes, please.
It got airplay. You came to Accra. So how long did you do this before you decided to go back to school?
Okay, so I think 10 years. So I went. I went back to when my father allowed me to rap. He made me make a promise. So he called one young uncle of mine. His name is Odru. He said that I need you to be my witness. I'm going to allow this guy to rap, to go ahead and do it. But he must promise me that no matter what, he will go back to school. And I said yes. So then my father died 3 years after. But his voice is still in my head.
Remember?
His voice kept going. So 10 years later.
So this will be 2006?
Yeah, and 10 years later, and I was tired of being penalized for not doing what I had promised. Right. So I went to Tech to study account.
But did you leave Ghana before you came back?
Yeah, so in 99...
you went to the US.
Went to the US.
Yes, I remember
for 3 years. And then we came back.
Did you run away to the US or you went to the
Oh,
US?
we went
In
we
search
ran
of
away.
greener pastures.
We ran away.
You and Kofi?
Yes, Kofi
Yes,
and I,
yes,
because
In 99.
yes, because we had recorded 2 albums.
This
And
one and which other one?
this one and the one that Masanaba was on. And they were
Masanaba.
big hits.
Brutal.
Yes. And then when we did
Video be yourself.
exactly.
When
When
we
we
did
did
that,
that,
to me, Obin Kebi Mame, Achame, Atume, Minimi, Yame, and we will be fired by. Charlie, why you were Charlie? You know, you make tree lovely.
Thank you.
You know,
thank
so
you,
that's the
thank
thing. Those who are not even native speakers of the language,
Enjoy.
it's very easy for you.
Yeah.
I think you and Lord Kenya, you do something with tree that is so incredible. I think it's also the Kumasi growing up. So let's go back to the story. So 99, you jackpot.
Actually, 99, we did an album that failed terribly.
What was it called?
It was called Ntwaswo, continuation, and then
It didn't to us and to us.
I can tell the songs on it. I don't think you know any.
Jeffrey.
Yeah. So, and then at the same time, Lord Kenya, we had stopped working with Honorable Okreku Mante, and Lord Kenya was working.
Was Okreku at Joy at the time?
Yes.
Okreku started at
He
Okreku was a joy. In fact, Okreku, Coxtama Klo, and Alaji Abua.
Who's
Alaji Abua. They call him Joe Diggy.
Joe
Joe Diggy of Johnson.
Joe Diggy. He's a Peace FM, right?
Yes.
Why you call him Alaji Abua?
Well, we have the story. So Mark and Cox were the first properly so-called DJs for Joy FM.
Okay.
95.
Wow. That's how
Yes.
come he knows all these musicians.
You know, Mark is a talent, is a working talent. You need to understand
What
him.
is his talent?
His talent is his understanding of music.
Yes.
Not the performance of it.
No. I
The
don't
understanding
think
or the appreciation
I don't
of it.
think Mark Okreku Mante can even mime to save his soul.
Because the way they laugh people when they sing it.
Yes, but Mark understands music in any form.
So he can
and
tell
Cox as well.
He can tell what will work.
Yes.
Yes.
So if he sees somebody says this guy is good, he will know.
And he got it right 90% of the time. With Dasibre Jamna.
That's a rare
Lord
talent.
Kenya, Achiame. Everybody.
Dasibre, is he the one who discovered Dasibre?
Well, we got Dasibre through Mark.
Are you serious?
Yes.
100.
Dasibre used to live 2 streets away from our office then. So it's Mark who brought him.
Yes.
I remember.
Why, he heard him
not to
singing or
digress,
what?
Somebody introduced him to Mark, and you know.
And he said, this guy go Vibe.
I said to Mark, brought him that. So I asked the guy, what do I don't know. So Otonyo, me person me yes kanam de ko hand down Okofodia.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I'm not making this.
He was so young and so fresh.
Yes,
It's true.
so I said, what Okofodia say? I want to if you ban crab or so kaka. So you know.
And yet look at the kind of songs he gave us.
Yeah.
Wow. So Mark, so you're talking 99.
Exactly. So even before, so Mark heard us on TV from the Piku Slice opportunity and drove to Kumasi. This is the same time that.
Hey, then the guy is very passionate about
to
this.
say that I want to manage you. That was how it started. Yes, he came to a gentleman called Flash Junior.
He wants to manage you.
Yes, I want to produce you. But at that time we had found a producer already. So Mark and the producer came to understanding that okay, then we'll do it together.
Okay.
And so it was Mark that put Achame out with
Wow.
Andrew Pokwa Makwa. So when after our third album failed, we went to Mark had produced a very nice album for Lord Kenya, and they were launching it. And so we went to Bantama and to support Lord Kenya. When we screamed, why in the rap mom? The people said Lord Kenya.
When I said I said Egu.
It's time
It's
time to
You
run
mean
away.
why the rap mom? Your own song.
Lord Kenya, yes. The whole
Because that time
crowd,
Kenya was strong.
about 10,000 people.
Kenya was strong because
Yes,
this
It was aggressive.
Yes.
Sikaba.
Energy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know, so we ran away.
Yeah.
And then whilst I was
So your rivalry from school continued?
Yes, until through Ghana Music. I'm telling you that Ghana Music Awards was instituted because of rivalry between Achame and Lord Kenya.
So the year 90 would it be 99? Would it be
No, I'm
99?
serious. I'm
No,
serious.
you couldn't be serious.
No, you can't.
Let's move on.
No.
Let him explain his side.
Let me tell
Let
you. So
him
this
story.
was in 97.
Yes.
At Bantama, I grew was so trying. And then at backstage.
That's the David Donto.
David Donto, it's at backstage. That was the day that David Donto invented. David Donto and for this guy, the Obubu Bey, Rokoto,
Dr. Rokoto
invented the word Kasahare to represent. That was that very day to represent rap. I was so furious because it's not all rap songs that are fast. They created the
impression that rap has to be.
So
Okay.
this before we will go on stage, Lord Kenya was telling Yola that no way I am a bigger artist than Achame.
Okay.
So I won't go before them. And then we are saying that you were the one who gave you mark to you. We are here a year before you came, so we are your seniors. You have to go. And then whilst we're fighting over it, Yola said, he told me that it was based on that. I said, let me start something to find out who is who.
Okay.
You can call him.
That's the version of the story.
No. That is the fact.
That's what he told you.
That is the fact.
Okay.
Yes.
So by the way,
I love this.
who was artist of the year that year? Do you remember?
Achiame.
That was 99. 99 was.
Yes. And then Lord Kenya is running around saying, "Yadi kalu ekami yetu, yadi yete kam kalu." You know what? That's
yes, yeah, boss pa.
Exactly. So he's saying that no, it was him who was supposed to be the artist of the year.
They cheated him.
So when we ran away, so when we ran away, then he became artist of the year
with his what's the song? Sikaba.
Sikaba. Yes.
Oh, amazing stuff. So he's still a friend of yours?
Oh, 100%. I still talk to him.
So what happened in the US? Why did you go to the US?
So we went with Daddy Lumbo Kwagentry, I don't remember, on a US tour. But we used to go to lots of US tours. And then whilst we were there doing the tour, my father died. And Kochami Kofi has 6 siblings. He was the last one of his mother and father's side. And 5 of them, or 7, all 6 were in the North America. So when we got
only
there,
one left.
He had joined his family. So he said, I'm not going back. Because don't forget, I'm 21 or 22. The music is not working. Lord Kenya has taken our fans.
Just for one album.
And so then my father died, but my younger brothers were so young. Kunta would be 13 around this time. Okay. Stone was at Prempe. Okay. My sister was in training college, and it's just my mom.
So you are the firstborn?
I'm the second, but my senior brother was also in national service.
The one they forced to do the accounting.
So I decided that, you know what, let me stay here and do some work so I can support my mother. Right. That's what happened.
But how long did you stay? Because I remember you said to me some time back that you do the US and the thing wasn't working. So one day you got up and came to Ghana with $1,000 and a plan.
And a plan, yes. So 3 years later, my hair, I had a big afro that was growing into locks. Not because I wanted hair, but I couldn't afford $40 a week
to cut your hair.
To cut my hair.
So you roam around US more, and then 2003.
Yes.
You decided to come back with $1,000
and a plan.
Did you still want to do music?
Yes.
But in the US, did you attempt to do any music thing?
Yeah, so when we were in the US, we released an album. So Michael Jamina came to Columbus with us, Ohio. And then we released the song. We released 2 popular songs, Sika, Oba Penny and Edwana Jua Menkomeda.
Okay.
Sika and Todo Menkomeda. That was my story. I wrote that song. The
hustle. US is cold.
It's cold, and look at this as well. This is a 21-year-old boy that used to be the man in Ghana. Now he's a complete nobody.
Charlie.
And
so it was like the prodigal son. One day you got up and said, "Charlie, what am I doing here?"
Charlie. Yes, so I came back. I got tired. One day I was going to work, and then I was walking through the rain, and under a footbridge, I realized that I was crying. I don't know whether it was the rain in my eyes or it was the tears. So I said, I'm coming back. That's the day God spoke to me.
What did he say?
He said, you are a fool. All your life, you have wanted to be an artist.
Oh, Charlie.
I've given you the opportunity to be an award-winning one. And I've come here to wash dishes.
Oh,
yes.
You're a fool.
Yes.
So in your tears, you didn't say, oh, my son, I love you.
No.
Say you were a fool.
I heard, where do you mean? I heard it in my head. So I said I'm coming back to Ghana. Nobody could stop me. And so Michael Jamina of blessed memory, he's the one, my best friend at the time. He's the one who said, Charlie, go back. He's giving me oomph. And then I was sort of dating this girl. And the girl's mother liked me. The church that we went to, the pastor and the elders, they all came to my house. They say, if you go, you can't come back. You don't have unkrata.
So stay, so that you best sort out.
And this music thing, you know that it has ended.
The music wasn't going anywhere.
No. You know this music thing has ended. So stay and try to get unkrata and go to the university as you say.
Not started on spare parts.
But I told them that their team is switching in the areas. What is in me, what is pushing me is bigger than what's out there. So let me go. And then
Caleb, I see 2 things. Yeah. So getting admission at Cape Vast, deciding to pursue music, leaving after Lord Kenya's small victory to the US, but then coming back even though US provided a path. So I think that your mindset is serious. The idea that, Charlie, you know, you are your own man.
Yes.
You are your own man, even from a very young age.
Yes.
You know, it's something young people should really think about. Yeah, I like
because
it.
that encounter with his dad and seeing what his dad had done with his elder brother tells you he's persistent.
Your father realized that no, this guy, there's something in him that. So when you came back to Ghana, do you come straight into music?
100%. So I came back into Ghana. Chami Kofi and I fought so many times over. We will play this show. We won't play this show. So Kofi had worked at.
He also came back.
We came back together same day.
Okay.
In June.
You convinced him to join you to come back.
No, when I told him we should come back, he was also tired. So we thought it was fantastic dream that we wanted to get the American dream, but I realized I wasn't working. So we came back got on the same flight. We bought a one-way ticket back.
Thank you.
The last thing on our mind was going back because I realized.
So one-way ticket.
One way. It was a wrong option, and so when we came back, people became interested in us because we had scored a hit.
Yeah.
But whenever people called us for a performance, he say, "Why it's Kanisha? I won't do. I'm not interested. Let's wait for a better gig." Because Kofi's idea of being a celebrity is based on scarcity and choice.
Yeah.
So if you are not
increases value.
Yes, if you want to increase value, I say that is at the curve of business when you have reached maturity.
But when you are now building,
when you are now raising, should be available.
Yeah.
And then
that's a different
mindset. So this
Mm.
is the thing that we fought over. We fought over it every day. At this time, Elankra is our manager. So we went to L.
You mean Ojenyemi?
Yes.
Elankra.
And you know he's emceeing tomorrow.
Ooh,
yes.
Wow.
So Elankra is our manager. So we went to L and then we tried so many times. It won't work. We also had another manager from Kumasi, Kwame Benchamfor, who works with NCA now. I say yes.
Benchamfor used to do music.
Yes.
People did this now. Benchamfor.
Dr. Kwame Benchamfor.
I know him, pal.
Yeah.
I didn't know he used to. So he was your Kumasi manager.
Yes. And the L was our Ghana manager. And so we came, we tried, and then L told me that Charlie, because see this time my mother was renting.
You have younger siblings.
Kunta is 14. So I said, Charlie. So when people called L for Achiame, Kofi will not do it unless it's at a certain money. So he will just give me the opportunity. And as I started performing by myself and taking 100% of the money, I started enjoying the.
So that's how come Achiame Kwame. So you are still loyal to the Achiame.
Yes.
Still loyal, but you are. But so Kofi is the one who went on air to work on radio or something.
Oh, yes. Kofi worked. You did Fox FM a bit.
I did Fox.
Yeah, I
was terrible.
I remember that one when you did a bit of Fox before your US encounter. And then Kofi
did what?
Joined Love FM.
Love FM.
You employed him?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I had left before he joined Love FM.
Hosting a drive show.
He was brutal. His drive was power.
I think he had a decent disposition on air. That's what I remember about him. You know, our chief rival station was Capital at the time. And Capital has some real killers.
Kafui Day
was in the morning. Kosi said
heavyweights in those days.
And then you have Loving C, right?
Yes.
Loving C was also on Capital.
NBY for mid-morning.
Oh, Nana.
So you guys were trying to upstage them.
Well, we were trying to find our space in the market.
For me, Capital was the station I knew.
They were the market
Capital
leaders.
FM, yes.
And we were just trying to, but you know, my usual self, how I penetrated was to be friends with everybody at Capital. So I actually took Darrell to Capital. I took.
You know Darrell is dead.
I know. In the US.
Yes.
I know.
Rest in peace.
Nane Kuya. Yes, I took her to Capital. So Nanekuya worked at Capital before when we started Citi. She came to join us from the US. So you know the story. We can talk about this.
Yes. So you see, what I'm trying to do is the music story and the media story are interlinked. From the critical side, because if there wasn't private FM which was competing, which also got into events. I mean, when we started December to Remember, you know, this is the whole thing. The music people need outlets to express themselves. So beyond the playing of their CDs, we also create platforms for them to interact. So for a long time, the development of radio, particularly, and the development of the so-called hip life, they were really working hand in hand, you know.
Yeah. Ochame has a program tomorrow. In fact, that's why we are doing all these.
Oh, things. Really? Me, I'm just happy talking to him.
Tomorrow, his 50th, and Channel 1 TV. See, we are actually putting it together.
That's right. I know you.
To honor him.
So it's our event to honor him.
Yes, it's our event to honor Ochame Kwame.
What time?
Tomorrow evening.
Yes, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. at +233.
Oh, here no.
Yes, +233.
Is it a paid event?
It is. It's a paid event, but you see, we are trying to build a platform for him to start his fundraiser for a project he's doing at Konfanochi Hospital.
Right. Oh, this is what took you to meet Otumfo?
Yes.
You know,
okay.
So giving back to society.
So whatever we pay for tomorrow's event is also part of our contribution to that thing.
Yes.
So it's a symbolic.
Yes.
But what are you going to do tomorrow?
So tomorrow I've called 10 young artists that I've featured with.
That's right.
Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Kim Paluta, Amrado, Adina, Sister Fia, Miss Bell, Miss V, every 10 young brothers, and I have songs with all these people.
Wow!
And so they are going to perform 5 songs each. So you call it a night of 50 songs and love.
And you are saying you are not good in school. A night of 50 songs and love. Wow!
So they're playing 50 songs to mark the 50th, and when it gets to Made in, when Kiddy plays Made in Ghana, I'll go on stage and perform with him. When Kwame Eugene plays Yekon, I'll perform with him. When Miss V plays Small, I'll perform with him. So that is the night. So a night of music, very few speeches.
What type of people should come for this type of thing?
Because it's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. But see, we also want people who appreciate Ochame's works and his personality, his contribution to society. And now he's spoken so fast about what he has done. But I say not so fast.
Not so fast.
And the reason I say this is I and he knows this, I have sat on the sidelines, watch him grow through this. And I can tell you that there were many of them, but not many of them have survived. Not many of them have survived. And it's not been a triumphant road on daily basis. There have been very difficult moments. There have been clouds of doubt whether I am doing the right thing. There have been times that he felt mocked by his own family, his own people, his own friends, undermined, disappointed. You understand? So it's the journey of triumph is actually going to be manifested tomorrow night, when we celebrate Ochame in the best way that we can as a station. And so that's why I'm here to talk about it. That it's Ochame Kwame, but he's doing stuff that will outlive him.
That's right.
He's actually doing stuff that will outlive him. That when he's old and grey-headed and seated in his couch somewhere, he can look back and say that I thank God that I chose this path. And so that's why we celebrate him tomorrow at +233.
What does this mean for you, Ochame? I see that you're tearing, actually.
It's, you know, when he spoke about, it's not been an easy road. But I'm grateful to God that we are here and we still get to do this. You know, some of the people that we started with, we sleeping on Okreku Mante's carpet. That's a break drum line. It's dead. You know, some of the people that we started with are mad. They're on the streets. You see some of them as crack addicts. You know, it's not been completely rosy, but we are still here. We get the opportunity to do this, and a whole institution like Citi and Channel 1 decide to take on my birthday's legacy celebration. It means a lot to me. When he said that it's not been an easy road, it hasn't been. It's ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs. I was remembering some, because I was so happy talking about it, and when he said he spoke too quickly.
Something struck.
But it's fine. That's the story of our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, funny enough, this is the first time I'm hearing that you and Lord were classmates.
Right.
Okay, but anytime I deal with him, I remember Lord Kenya.
Right.
And Lord is a very good friend of mine. Very good friend. I mean, he's a pastor now.
Yes.
He has a church in the is it Ahunjo area?
Ahunjo, yes.
Ahunjo area.
He has a church in New York.
Now he's in New York, and I'm still in touch with Lord Kenya.
Wow.
Anything he wants to do new, he will call me first.
Me too.
Lord Kenya.
Yes, sir. So Ochami, this man sitting here,
yeah,
every move, he will come and sit here and run me through what he's doing, what I think, you know. So I'm just saying that he's held it together nicely, and we need to appreciate
it's a beautiful thing. So what would it mean for you for us to show up, turn up tomorrow, especially as you're using your 50th to give back? And I really love the spirit behind that.
Thank you. So I want everyone to come. We start at 9. Plus 233 is quite intimate. It's not a big place.
True.
You know, so I want us to come early.
Right.
We will start at 9. I always start at 9. As big boy, he comes to all the events. I start at 9.
No, I attend all his events.
Yes.
I must confess.
Yes,
so
I
you
start
go
at
without
9.
me.
Exactly.
No, you are busy.
I want. So please come and support. So big bro, the pediatric emergency center is at Menchia Hospital.
Okay. Oh, Menchia Hospital, not Konfanochi.
No, Konfa. I think President Konfo has done some at Konfanochi already.
Right.
And
so this is at Menchia.
At Menchia. Menchia is a smaller place.
Right.
And the emergency center that they have there has 2 beds.
Okay. Oh wow.
2 beds.
Oh wow.
Yes, for the whole children and everybody. And then the hospitals through their genius, they have extended into a veranda.
Right.
And they've added 8 beds on a veranda without an air condition, oxygen and things. So I want to build one for children.
Right.
1 by 8 for children. Where we can, when a child is hurt, maybe hot water pours or a child swallows something, now come and join that queue.
That's
great. You know, Menchia Hospital is the one that caters to Menchia, Ashtown,
and surrounding
all the surrounding, yes,
right.
Mozongo, all the surrounding communities.
So how do we get to be a part of tomorrow's concerts?
Oh, okay. So if you are interested,
tomorrow you have to come to plus 233.
Yeah.
Plus
So
233. Come there.
With the ticket? Should we buy online?
Before you get there,
Yeah.
I'm asking Ochami to give us a number
Okay.
for those who want to contribute to the fundraising,
Yeah.
because not everybody will fit into plus 233,
That's
but
true.
some people who want to. So there has to be a way of getting people to come to
Engage.
you know,
Yeah.
and contribute to this fundraiser.
Right. I like it.
You know,
I like it. So beyond the presence there, if you're unable to, maybe you are listening to us, you're in the diaspora and you want to be a part of this, you want to contribute significantly, we are getting you a contact that you can.
Charlie, how many musicians are thinking this way?
Solid.
That's look, I was born in Ashtown.
Yeah.
I'm turning 50 years, and one of my projects in pursuit of a good society is to build a children's emergency unit
center.
at, oh man,
Like it.
Thank
So
beautiful.
Here's the number 0240 341 678 0240 341 678. Let me repeat for emphasis 0240 341 678. And what's the reference we should use? Pediatric hospital?
Yes, yes. So when you call, you
something.
just request that you want to either buy a ticket or you want to meet me, or you request for an email to send something to. And we are really interested. We are the project is from my heart. As money I was saving to buy a car, God says no, use it to build this thing. You know, so I'm looking for half. I found half of the money. Oh, wow. The rest, I'm trying to get my friends, my fans, and people to come and support. So iron rods, water, cement, tiles, air conditions, and but yes, some big bro. Do I have your permission to mention some of the people who are supporting me already?
Please go ahead.
So there's a company called Brim Energy. They are in Kumasi. They say that they are taking care of all the oxygen pipes, the laying of the pipes, and all the oxygen. So when a child is hurt, it's not now that they are bringing out. So every bed will have its own designated oxygen. That's a lot of money. The Waylead properties that I work with as a brand ambassador, they've taken care of all the tiles.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, they are sponsoring all the tiles.
Nice.
There's a company called Clemonic Products. They sell cement. One of Gassem's biggest distributors. They say that they are giving us cement till the end of the whole project. You know, I've had architects call me to say that they want to do the civil engineering activities, and also we already have some people who are interested. Ekunfi Juice is also has promised to pay the workers.
That's a good one.
To pay. So we are doing this thing together. I am praying that I'll be able to put the shell down with air conditions and everything, and then the big machines will organize another big event, maybe in Europe, a Europe tour, to get them to.
Tell me, Kwame, it's a good place to clap for you.
Thank you.
That's your latest song. That's your latest song, and I want to clap for you.
So see you tomorrow evening at +233. Please, what's the rate again?
The rate is premium is 1,500, and then regular is 1,000.
That's good.
This is a fundraising event. Just take note.
Yes. Thank you.
My friend just landed a dream job today. I'm gonna clap for him.
The power of relevant radio.
My friend just found success in a major way. I'm gonna clap for him. My neighbor's child just learned to ride the bike.
Grateful, that's the latest from Ochame Kwame. Clap. It's a beautiful song, and if you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, we have a fresh and taste of Piva beverages: Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, and Piva Tangy. So grab one, let's win together. Let's clap for ourselves as we win. 0550-0322231. Piva beverages, a taste you will love. Oh yeah, while we are at it, the hostess slogan in town is "Part to Part" from GCB Bank. People are winning megagantuan prizes. So we're talking about ultimate all-expense paid trip to the Global Football Fiesta next year, plus monthly TVs, fridges, cookers, and many goodies. Prizes don't finish. Winning team deposit. Join the winning team. Deposit and maintain 300 cedis or more in your GCB savings or current account. That's all. Small savings. Then boom, you feel win big. So get in the game, and your next stop will be Yankee, Canada, or Mexico. We've started this from December 2025. It ends this month, so look sharp. Global football, here we come.
And I'm clapping.
We'll talk to our friends very shortly
I win, you win.
on the CISO Summit that's coming up. Albert Texan, Esquire, Kwabna B, Sapon, General Manager, Sapient and Vision. They join us in the studio to talk about CISO Summit that's coming up shortly. Just before then, the Business and Financial Times invites you to the third edition of the Women in Business Dialogue Series 2026. The theme is From Market to Market Leader, empowering women, SMEs, and young women in agribusiness for sustainable growth. 9 a.m. Tuesday, April 28th, Lancaster Hotel. Women in Business Dialogue Series is an initiative aimed at promoting entrepreneurship, financial inclusion, and sustainable growth among women-led businesses in Ghana and beyond. Call this number now, 0209-457-427 or 0244-725-688. Our sponsors and partners are Echo Bank Ghana, Gino Unilever Ghana, and the Bank Hospital. Our media partners, CDFM, Unia TV, 3FM, Asasi Radio, TV3, Hello FM, Kesben FM, and TV, Lawson Radio and TV. So we'll take a very quick break. When we're back, I speak to Albert and Kwabena Sapon.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Oh yes, are you looking to explore Ghana? Not sure where to begin? Why not let Ghana Tourism Marketplace help you plan the perfect trip? With Ghana Tourism Marketplace, you can easily book hotels, discover exciting tours, rent cars, connect with expert local tour guides, and explore destinations across the country, all in one place. You can also get tickets for amazing experiences like Movie in the Park at Platinum Bay Hotel, Uncle Ebo White Theatre shows, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park visits, Accra by Night tours, and many more unforgettable events. For more information, visit www.gtm.com.gh or email info@gtdc.gov.gh. You can also call or WhatsApp 050-123-3921 or 0202-700-720. Ghana Tourism Marketplace is brought to you by Ghana Tourism Development Company, your official gateway to discovering Ghana.
Your skin deserves the best care possible. Introducing Princess Premium Lotion, crafted with vitamin B3 for all your skin types. Choose from our 4 luxurious variants: radiant skin with cocoa butter and vitamin E, skin revitalization enriched with aloe vera and vitamin E, healthy glow featuring lemon and vitamin E, plus SPF 15 sun protection, and skin rejuvenation with carrot oil and vitamin A. Take care of the future you with Princess Premium Lotion. Princess Premium Lotion is your perfect choice. Available now for your everyday skincare needs. The GC brand, it's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right, stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It'd be a very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement. Unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody gets your own. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
My friends, I'm a very happy man. Let me share my testimony. I needed a home at a prime location, but I didn't have enough money. The little I had was too small to buy even a studio apartment, but a friend of mine introduced me to invest to own from Priority View Homes. I invested the little money I had for only 2 years. True to their word, at the maturity date, I qualified for a 2-bedroom luxury apartment at a prime location in Accra. Now look at me, living in my own home without the usual hassle. If you want a stress-free home to live in, I would advise you to sign up to their invest-to-own policy in partnership with Omni Basic Bank and say cheers to a new home. You may call Priority View Homes Limited on 055-588-2294 or 024-4068-477 and you will never regret you did. Priority View Homes. There's no place like home.
Hey, El Chamano, I agree to. I make you. Salary them pay last week. This week, no, it finished. How? But don't you have GCB mobile app? Just request a salary advance. You will get it in 30 seconds. Gosh, it just dropped like it's hot.
Get up to 80% of your salary anytime with a GCB mobile app at the lowest interest rates. Switch to a GCB salary account now and payday can be any day. Download the GCB mobile app on Google Play, App Store, or Huawei App Gallery. T's and C's apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Rap doctor.
And I'm in a club.
Albert Texan is my favorite chief business officer at Innovari Limited. And he's the event director for CISO Summit. He's here with Kwabena Bisapon, general manager, Sapient and Vision. And they are the host of the event that is coming up, the CISO Summit. So let me welcome Albert and Kwabena into the studio. Gentlemen, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much,
So
Caleb.
I've mentioned two things, Innovari and then Sapient and Vision, right? So let's take it one after the other. Innovari and then Sapient. Help us.
All right. Good morning, Caleb. Good morning to your cherished listeners. So basically, Innovari is a management consulting and technology services company.
Okay.
We are specialized in information and cybersecurity.
Nice.
We also do trainings and we do some thought leadership events as well.
Okay.
So as part of Innovari's group, we have Sapient and Vision, which is basically the subsidiary that is responsible for our thought leadership and marketing and communications.
Okay.
Kwabena happens to be the general manager.
Right.
So at this point, I'll let him talk about Sapient.
He's the Sapient.
He's the Sapient.
All right, good morning. So Sapient and Vision, right? There was a marketing communications agency born out of the Innovari group.
Okay.
And essentially, because historically Innovari has been known and been niche in cybersecurity, we felt like cybersecurity is broader than just the technology aspect. There's a human aspect of it, right?
Very
and the
true.
human aspect is where you have to communicate to people, because every cybersecurity expert will tell you that the biggest risk in cybersecurity is always the human layer.
That's right.
So Sapient and Vision's prime positioning is to help banks, telcos, and businesses that are at the center of cybersecurity communicate efficiently about cybersecurity to their audiences.
Right.
So there are various aspects of the business that we use to be vehicles for this.
I like it.
A primary one is the CISO Summit, which is an event that brings all the cybersecurity leaders and stakeholders together. At the event, we'll also be launching what we call the CISO podcast, which will be like a monthly podcast that brings cybersecurity experts to talk about different cybersecurity topics.
Right.
So essentially, we are positioning as that marketing agency, not doing everything,
Right.
but primed to help companies
Within the
drill down the
cybersecurity
cybersecurity message
Okay.
to everyone,
I like it.
everyone, not
I
just
like it.
the people at the top, but even the market woman should be able to understand cybersecurity, what phishing is, and what those things are.
That's a good one. So let's delve into the upcoming CISO Summit, its significance in the cybersecurity industry, and the details with respect to where it's happening, what time, the duration, and how we can be a part of it.
All right. So this year's CISO Summit is happening at the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel.
Nice.
It's happening on Wednesday 22nd and Thursday 23rd.
Right.
From
that's
8
next
a.m.
week.
Yes, just next week, actually. So from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. This year promises to be a very wonderful event because of the array of speakers and the stakeholders that are involved.
Right.
3 key takeaways that I think should be highlighted for this event. One, CISO Summit is a platform that brings all the stakeholders.
Right.
We're bringing from regulators, policymakers, practitioners, and the average person on the street.
Nice.
Everybody that is involved is a stakeholder in cybersecurity.
Right.
One of the speakers is going to come from Bank of Ghana and is going to be discussing and giving some insights on the revised cybersecurity directive.
Very important.
Yes. So in 2018, the Bank of Ghana launched the 2018 cybersecurity directive. Just this year in March, it was revised. So
we
this
need
is
someone
an
to
opportunity
update the industry players.
the industry and let them know all about it. So
but
one
this
of
is
our
also an
speakers is
area I know the communications minister is very interested in. Do you have him on board?
In fact, he's actually a special guest of honor,
so
and he would be given a speech
Nice.
at the opening.
Because I couldn't think this happening without him.
Not possible.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Yeah.
So we are happy to have him as our special guest of honor.
Nice.
We would also be having the Director General for the Cybersecurity Authority also on board.
That's a good one.
And to even top that up, we have the former Director General of the Cybersecurity Authority.
You have all the people who matter at CISO.
He's actually going to be the special guest for our fireside chat.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So what's the theme around which we are rallying all these speakers and, pushing this objective?
It's about a boardroom, so elevating cybersecurity to a business priority.
Okay.
So now when you're making all the decisions about the P&L, about where money goes into marketing, where money goes in operations, cybersecurity should have a seat at the table right in the boardroom.
Right.
So that's the theme for this year.
That's a good one. So who are the target audience and what should attendees be expecting when they participate?
So considering that this is like a major event, especially for organizations, it's not that we're leaving out the individuals, but then we're looking at the chief technology officers of companies, chief information officers of companies. Oh, once I've mentioned that, let me just mention that our keynote speaker is going to be Mr. Bernard Aqua, who's the Chief Information Officer of MTN. MTN is actually our headline sponsor, so he'll be giving the keynote. We also are targeting risk and compliance officials. In fact, generally top executives of any organization and any individual who's also interested in cybersecurity in Ghana, considering the very critical nature of cybersecurity. If we have directives that are coming in for financial institutions, if we have the government itself setting up a cybersecurity authority and passing out legislation,
tell you how important it
very,
is.
Very important.
Right. So do you have some, I know this, cybersecurity thing is a global phenomenon. Do you have speakers coming from the continent at least participating?
Yes, we do. In fact, this year we have speakers from Zambia. We have the acting director for information security at the Central Bank of Zambia coming through as a speaker.
You need plenty smoke on stomach. I see you are doing one already.
I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them.
You have some shining for his eye.
Thanks to my wife.
I like it.
And then we also have a speaker from Kenya who's coming from one of our sponsors, Kaspersky. I'm sure when we talk about Kaspersky, we all know when we talk about Kaspersky, we are talking about security and antivirus. So they're also bringing on some very powerful solutions. They are which of the sponsors? Platinum sponsor. Yes. So also from Kite Global. So we have a speaker who's actually Ghanaian, but then he's based in Malta and is coming down to be one of the speakers. So that's actually going to be a very powerful array of speakers coming in.
I like it. So let's get into how our listeners who are interested, we're certainly coming, of course, can be a part of this. Is it ticketed? How much is it? Do we have to register ahead of the time? How do we get to walk through the door without being bounced?
Okay, so it is a ticketed event. We're going for a cool 6,000 Ghana cedis for regular for the 2 days actually. And if you're coming as a group, we have group discounts also available. Just reach out to us. I'll give the opportunity to Kwabena to share the website and then the phone numbers where you can reach us at.
Beautiful. So Kwabena, take us through it.
Okay, to reach us, to register, you can go to www.thecisosummit.com. The CISO is CISO summit.com. Or you can call at our phone lines 0540 668414 or 0595 4848.
Okay, that's a good one, gentlemen. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best. Let me just take your very final words, Albert, before you take leave of us.
Great. So let me just say that cybersecurity has become, in fact, an imperative for all of us. It's a necessity. And this event is the perfect event to bring all the stakeholders together to discuss, profess solutions to the problems that we have. But above all, none of this could have happened without our sponsors. So I'd like to just take the opportunity to acknowledge, first of all, our headline sponsor, MTN. Everywhere you go, them day. We also have Kaspersky. We have multi-thread ICT solutions. They are actually Microsoft Gold partners. We also have the Cybersecurity Authority, who have actually been with us from the inception of the CISO Summit 4 years ago, and they are still with us because of the nature of their mandates. This is actually the event for them to be part of.
Right.
And then we have E-Crime Bureau. Actually, the former Director General is also the founder of E-Crime Bureau, so they are also part of us. And then we have ISACA, which is a professionals group for IT stuff.
You have plenty sponsors.
Yes, and WISIS, which is the Women in Cybersecurity. I think we've mentioned all the names being males. So please, the ladies, you are not left out.
Right.
We have the Women in Cybersecurity also coming on board. And finally, we have the Institute of ICT Professionals.
That's a
also
good one. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Are you planning to relocate from your company office or house, whether across cities to another town or halfway around the country? You want a moving company you can depend on to get you there? Let me introduce you to Logistics Movers. We are here to help you every step of the way, from planning the move to unpacking the last box and settling into your office or home. We have the expertise, experience, and market understanding, and offer fast, reliable, and professional transportation services in Ghana. Our main thrust is to successfully move your business, household items safely, on time, and hassle-free. You can call us on 0246 833 539 or 0244 342 465. You can also send us an email to info@logisticsmovers.com or check our website www.logisticsmovers.com. Why expose your company or household items to theft or damages when you are relocating if it's avoidable? Logistics Movers, we help you relocate.
Easter is here and Electroland says come and shop. This Easter, make it special. Electroland is bringing you unbeatable offers, unbelievable discounts, and exciting free gifts. Feel the rhythm with Samsung, TCL, and Media Home Theaters. Enjoy your favorite Easter movies on LED smart TVs. You can stay cool all day with our powerful air conditioners. Want a bedside fridge for your chilled drinks? We've got you. Prepare your Easter meals on a 4 to 6 burner gas cooker with grill and oven. And make laundry easy with top or front load washing machines. Visit our showrooms or go to www.electrolandg8.com. Call 050-315-9739. Electroland, home of luxury affordable electronics.
Hello CEOs, Ghana's foremost business platform marks 10 years of leadership impact. Join the 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo on Monday, 18th May 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Kempinski Hotel Accra. The summit is themed accelerating Ghana's economic transformation, driving bold reforms through leadership, technology, and industrialization. Tagline, from vision to action. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, will attend as special guest of honor and officially launch the CEO Government Compact 2026. Highlights include presidential CEO dialogue, masterclasses, panels, brand expo, CEO profiles, networking, and the Ghana CEO Excellence Gala. Registered now at GhanaCEOSummit.com. Call 054-639-1970 or email info@GhanaCEOSummit.com. Powered by CEO Network Ghana in partnership with Deloitte, PwC, EY, GIPC, SIGA, University of Ghana, Media General, and the Multimedia Group. The 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo. A decade of leadership impact. T's and C's apply.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangi. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
Attention all Ghanaian students in basic to senior high schools. Want to win 15,000 Ghana cedis? Join the Kofi A. Teria Good Citizenship Challenge now. Form a team of at least 5 students and embark on a community service initiative that will make a real difference. For more details, call 050-591-0960. The final submission deadline is 30th June 2026.
This is the City Breakfast Show.
It's 9:48. I have friends from Ghana Robotics Academy Foundation in the studio. Something magical has been happening, and we want you to be a part of the next. So Dr. Yao Okreku, you're in chief founding member, Ghana Robotics Academy Foundation, is in the studio with Karen Bebela, head of program development. Jonas Zagata, international project manager, is here as well. Doc and friends, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, thank you.
It's good to have you. It's been a while. I had you bombard me on WhatsApp. Where is robots?
It's going to start happening.
Anytime again. I see you, I see robots. And there are some in the studio already.
Yes, they are.
That's an important one. So where did you find this World Robots organization? How did this whole relationship start?
So my very good friend, Dr. Ashiti Trebioleno, who is, I'm sure maybe you've read about him. He's one of the top robot engineers for NASA.
Right.
2011, he gave birth to the Ghana Robotics Academy Foundation, and he had known the World Robot Olympiad for some time before, I don't know. But then we joined the World Robot Olympiad in 2012.
Right.
So that is how we found World Robot Olympiad.
Okay.
It was via the initiative of Dr. Ashiti Trebioleno.
So what is it all about, World Robot Olympiad?
Well, I mean, they would give the details, but on our side here in Ghana, Dr. Ashiti and I think that the space of robotics is the maybe one-stop shop fun place where kids can come and then apply math and science and see it work right before their eyes, so that their regular studies in the classroom is a lot easier. Exactly. Instead of memorizing and not really understanding what is going on. So that is why the Ghana Robotics Academy Foundation exists. But then for the World Robot Olympiad, Karen and Jonas will explain what's actually going there, for which we are their representatives in Ghana.
Jonas, talk to me. What are we doing? What's this all about?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to be a student in WO myself. So for me, it was always about building the robots, going to a competition, but then also personally, if you have the chance to win something, sometimes you can go abroad and then meeting other people from other countries who have also an interest in robots. That has always been the nicest thing. And since I was myself very little and playing with the robots, I've been now fortunate enough to expand the program to more people who want to join.
That's a good one. So what's been the inspiration to visit Ghana for this particular project? How is there something happening in Ghana that's catching the attention of the world in terms of Robots Olympiad?
Yeah, definitely. So Dr. Yao has been one of the African countries that has been with us for the most of the time of the World Robot Olympiad. And the project has been going for 2 years. And last year, we just put it out to all of our 105 countries. And unfortunately, in the end, we didn't have a single African country on the list. It was because of the conditions. So we really made sure, because we wanted to reach every region, that this year of the project, we find some countries that can participate, and that we also go there, see how they work here in the country, and that we support them with some teacher training and reaching out to the people here and making sure that this is no longer like a blind spot, and where we try to foster and develop the robotics education.
So you've been in Ghana for some time now. What's the feedback you're getting, and what's your confidence level that the project will be a success?
I'm pretty sure it will be a success, because if Dr. Yao and his team are doing it, I'm very positive.
Thank you.
They are very much experts. And yeah, we've been working with the same group of teachers and students for 3 days.
Right.
So my confidence is very high. They learn very fast. And then, especially compared to Germans, if there's a setback or a lack of resources, they don't get easily distracted. Like they stay on the topic, they stay interested. So I'm seeing much positive things on the horizon. And we did some challenge just in one day. 7 groups build a robot, like one I have here.
Nice.
And so it really shows that they can adapt very fast and they can be on the top level with all the other countries in
I like
robotics.
this. So Karen, tell me about how significant this is, how inclusive it is as well.
Yeah, I think, so World Robot Olympiad, Jonas already said it, we are in 105 countries all over the world. I have the pleasure to work with all our national organizers, so I cannot travel to all of the countries, unfortunately.
How are you finding Ghana though?
Yeah, Ghana is nice.
Great.
Yes, really nice.
Great.
And the whole trip has been immensely satisfying and
Right.
learning us a lot also about the situation in countries here. Because I think that is a key factor. We are a competition reaching many countries. We have over 100,000 young people involved each year in different competition categories. The project is now about our Future Innovators category, which you can see as sort of a science fair.
Right.
So the students think of a problem or a solution related to a theme each year, and then they present it, but they present a working robot model.
Right.
So it's
to
just
solve that problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and the closer it gets to real life, of course, I mean, the better it is. And we also look at some entrepreneurial aspects. So are people actually waiting for it?
Right.
We have different age groups, so
Right.
of course it gets a little bit more difficult if you get a little bit older. It starts at 8, it ends at around 19.
Right.
What is important, I think, here for this Future Innovators project is that is a project that really is possible to do even if you have limited resources.
Okay.
And we have seen here, we knew it, but it's very interesting to see that there are many schools that don't have a lot of resources.
Right.
But this project, it's not about the most shiny robot.
It's what you can do with
Yes.
what you have.
Yes.
I like the sound of that. So there are many parents who are listening with their kids, schools, institutions who are listening. They want to be a part of this. So Dr. Kreku Yurinchi, tell us how we can be a part of this.
Well, any person or group of people who want to be part of this, they should just reach out to us through my number. Can I mention it now?
Please.
020 769 3568.
Right.
020 769 3568. I'm on WhatsApp on that number. Since usually email addresses can be too long, when you reach out to me,
It's
then
easier.
we can just,
We like it.
Yes.
The WhatsApp robot, we love it. So we will deal with you there. Thank you so much for all you do. Let me take your very quick final words before we say goodbye. I start with you, Doc.
Very well. I'd like to say thank you to Citi. You know, Citi and I, we are like twins. To some men who made this opportunity available, and to all my friends, Dr. Shite back in California, and Dr. Michael Wilson,
Right.
Dr. Oting Jesse, Asabia Saraminta, and then Kojo Enyinem Boateng. Just thank you. Thank
Nice
you. And
one.
thank you, WRO, too.
Nice one. Any words from you before you go?
I think one from me, what I've seen in the Future Innovators competition is especially a competition that is also really attractive for girls. So relatively more girls participate there because
Nice.
it's about real world problems.
Nice.
So this is also my drive to grow this category in WRO.
We like it.
To get more girls in
More
because
power.
they are smart. Yes.
More power to you, girl power. Jonas?
Yeah, we have a free online learning resource, WRO-learn.org. WRO-learn.org. Everybody can come join. It's free. You can learn all about WRO and the Future Innovators category.
Great one. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Yao.
you.
Okreku Yenchi, Karen Bebela, and Jonas Zagata.
City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
The girl a quantum brantam, Yanyabra wallet tam. Ya want pass and no. Yasi me sam if you want say, maybe you na ye febi po. Me shushe you na ye beja wa hapa. No what's the essence of life? Say ye shushe na ye ja wa ya kwa. Never yada no wa hapo. So wakaya nkabambo. Na waka sabi mamati. Obila no kula me nyambo. Obila no kula me jebo. Obila no kula me nyambo. Obila no kula me jebo. Mama me give me you adasa. Sama sato do na from fa. Mama me give me you adasa. Sama sato do na from fa. When police, when you fire, when ambulance. Malamu phone na from mama jam fa.
For Nothing is the latest from Kofi Kenata. It's a good way to part ways. Good place to part ways with you. Thank you for being a part of our morning. We had an interesting conversation with Ochame Kwame. Thank you for supporting that unique project. Pediatric Center at Mensha Hospital. Look forward to your participation. The concert is happening at Plus 233 tomorrow. See you there. Sheba Abba Benning is here with the news at 10. Sheba, a pre-designer by this time. Charlie, what's in the news?
Coming up in the bulletin, Coalition of Importers, Exporters and Trade Associations suspend sit-down strike over public and AI